Yeah, it's live.
Right. Welcome to session 2 of Heralds of the Seventh, a Shadow Nova campaign, which is the Aberrant rules in a Shadowrun universe. So, I am assuming that most of you are familiar with the story so far, and you know where you are and what you're doing. At the moment, you're all still up in Magpie's room at the top of the Rose and Crown.
The attic.
In the attic. Going through your breakfast that Starling made for you and discussing what you're going to do next.
Yes. I think I asked the question before we finished last time. What the hell happened there? And, maybe we have a discussion about what we all think happened.
It depends how much you want to reveal in front of my sister, mate.
Have we decided it's a secret? I don't know. All I know is that some weird shit went down, and
I think we can all agree something happened. We don't know what.
Yes.
But what I will say, as for finding out what happened, I'd be dubious about searching too quickly, too fast. Because I have a feeling whoever's behind it will be investigating themselves. And if they find some spods are asking relevant questions, they're going to want to know who those spods are, which means they'll find us quicker.
It's like we don't know each other's powers at the moment. Or
we don't.
No.
Are we going to have a show and tell?
Well, that's what I was thinking. What's changed?
Wasn't it just a mass hallucination?
Starling, come here, darling. Starling,
Yes.
darling.
Jesus
Would you mind
Christ.
giving us half an hour? Just go and tell Mr. Sunshine that we're starting to stir. We're not awake. We're starting to come round.
It's a slow process. We're having a moment.
Yes. I will go and talk to Uncle, and I'll give you half an hour.
You, Diamond Girl, you. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you in a bit then. Bye, everyone. Bye.
See ya.
I don't know about you fellas, but that was bloody weird.
I'm blue again.
What the actual fuck? What the fuck is happening here?
What he said.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a
Jesus.
hallucination.
Well, I can do shit you wouldn't believe. I was throwing fucking half a ton crates through the wall with the power of mind. The fuck was that?
And how did you know you could do it?
It just came to me in that moment, that blinding white light and the
You
reaching
saw that?
up.
You saw a blinding
Yes.
white light? I thought I'd fucking died.
So did I. I got the definite impression I could have carried on going up,
I'm
but I wouldn't
pretty
have come
sure
back
you're
here.
repeating the conversation I heard you speak at the bar last night when you were drinking.
I was drinking.
Well, not last night, 3 nights ago.
Yeah, the bit there is I was drinking. Do you think I remember anything I said last night?
Last night you were awake.
As a Nova, you've got out of character. As a Nova, you've got resistance 3, endurance 3, which means your resistance to alcohol is a lot more than it used to be. It takes a lot to get you drunk, unless you're dormed. So me, when I'm dormed, I can get drunk. When I'm not dormed, it's going to take a lot longer.
Spending points in dormancy is now a priority.
And if you've got mega stamina, your resistance to alcohol is even more.
Oh, nobody told me that.
So when I said that last session, you'll probably drink the bottle. There was a reason for that.
I just thought you meant because I was Irish.
No. You'll probably finish the bottle because it takes a lot more to actually get you drunk.
It was rules, not racism.
Sorry, I'm just pointing that out.
Isn't that what Hitler said?
There's a T-shirt here. It's in the rules. It's not racist.
You say that, DK, but I maintain a quote book and I put quotes on T-shirts and print them.
Oh, fucking hell.
That one's going in the quote book. Rules, not racism.
It's just the rules. It's not racist.
So, yeah. Anyway, carry on. But just so you're aware, because I'm pretty sure a couple of you are alcoholics. So
I might have liked to tipple.
And I will point out dormancy 1 to 3. It gets rid of your powers, yes, but it doesn't make you human looking. You still look not normal.
Not quite right.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got any dormancy at all.
Ditto.
You're not too bad because you're on
I've got one.
quantum 2.
Yeah, I'm quantum 3, aren't I?
Yeah, so you're
No, I'm 2,
looking...
2, 3, 2,
I'm 2.
17, 94. I can't remember now.
One is quantum 3.
There you go.
So, yeah, if you're at quantum 2, you're looking quite good.
Buff.
A lot healthier than normal and
The word is buff.
bit more than human. Sort of
Like a
thing.
chuff. Jock Git 64 is still offline, by the way.
It's showing us streaming.
Oh no. Maybe I need to refresh this page again. For the 50th time. No, you're still offline according to this.
Well, it's saying I've been live for 6 minutes. What is it?
Oh no.
Is it lying to me? What's that?
No, I can pull you up and it says you're live.
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, I've got special access then because you're not live on mine for some
You're
reason.
bad.
You slag.
Control
All right,
F.
doesn't matter.
Control F5. See if that refreshes it.
That's what I've done.
All right.
That's the only way to test. Huh. That's a bit cock. Oh well, I'm sure it'll suddenly wake up. All right, sorry to butt in.
That's right.
So anyway, carry on.
I spun.
So, sharing what we can do. I think that's a really good idea.
Really? You sure about that? What if one of us gets taken, drugged, and interviewed?
By who?
Yeah, I'm not telling you shit.
You want to keep it secret from everybody.
I know
I'm
I can
just
do stuff.
saying,
Listen,
we know
yeah.
each other's got shit. And quite frankly, as much as I trust you guys, I don't trust corpse.
That's a fucking good point.
Yeah,
Very
this
good
cannot
point.
be help. This cannot be
And
for our
we
good
may
health.
able to do shit, but let's face it, Renraku have the samurai.
So we're agreed then that we talk to nobody else. We keep this to ourselves.
Yeah.
And,
Who
that
you
goes
want
without
to
saying.
talk to about it is up
and
to
Mis-
you. But
and
all
Mr.
I'm saying
Sunshine.
is know who you're talking to and if you can trust them.
Mr. Sunshine?
I think I can trust Mr. Sunshine. Whether you lot can or not is a different matter.
I've no problem.
But if you're going to tell someone, you have to be sure
one
you're
second,
doing
guys.
it for the right reason. Be sure they've got your backs.
Parcel.
Yeah.
You know, if you haven't got
I'm-
someone who people
I'm not gonna
who
say
you
anything.
know, you might not be able to trust. They might be able to get you shit for a favour. Doesn't mean you can trust them.
Yeah. I'm not saying shit to anybody outside this group. I'm not even going to say anything to Mr. Sunshine, but then again, he's a sharp cookie.
Yeah,
He's going to know. We
There's
were all
something
in
like-
that together.
He's gone offline.
yeah, and no offence, A grade, but it's quite obvious you ain't normal anymore.
Yeah. I need to work out how to tone this down.
What's that?
Mind you, I'm looking sharp. I'm looking good, but it's obvious something happened.
Not as good as me, sweetie.
If anybody asks, I called in a freebie with Fashionista. I've had a makeover. I'm already
I know about
sorting out
Rapallo.
cover stories.
Well, aren't you special?
Yeah, if you're going to say Fashionista did it, you might want to talk to Fashionista about that.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm going to be a walking fucking advert
More
for
to
him.
the point, can you advert? Yeah, but if he can't provide it for another customer, because mate, your hair sparks and you glow.
Yeah, that's why when I go out, I've got a bandana, I've got my goggles, and I've got a hoodie.
And don't go near anything flammable.
Yeah, like us too. After we've had a few. Bloody hell! Right. Well, I don't know about you lot, but I'm gonna have a word with Mr. Sunshine.
I have a feeling he already knows.
No. I'm talking. I've got a job to do. Still got my rent to pay.
No, I mean, I have a feeling he already knows. Remember, I used the security door last night with my palm print that didn't work, and I had to override it.
Fair enough. I'll ask him when.
And we were in the bar a long time.
I'll ask him when I see him. A couple of reasons I need to see him.
I've got something I really need to do really quickly. And in the spirit of keeping things quiet so that you can't give it up even if you're tortured, I'd prefer not to say for now.
As long as you don't ping back here. If you leave here, you leave through the door.
Fair enough.
Because I'll be moving shit around when you guys leave.
That's fair. Lewis, I want to go off and do my personal mission in character as soon as possible. Out of character when it fits in with the narrative.
Well, if you want to leave the room now, you can leave the room now. If everyone's happy that...
What time of day is it?
Morning.
It's mid-morning.
Oh shit! So I'm late for the for everything.
So yeah, I'd say it's probably about 10ish.
Arse.
Everyone just suddenly goes, shit, fuck, shit.
Hey, look, it being 10 o'clock isn't so much of a problem because it's Thursday.
I'll point out,
the real problem.
I will say to A grade before he leaves, just remember Mr. Sunshine likes respect, so if you fuck off from the premises, his premises, where you've been held and had medical
you don't
care...
need to talk to me about giving respect where it's due. This is the big man we're talking about. He's going to get respect always. In fact, that's where I'm going now.
Yeah, of course you were.
No, instinctively, he wanted to leave via non-normal means.
Yeah.
But having the pay respect reminder, it's like, oh, okay, yes, right.
You make a
Downstairs.
valuable point.
Also, the fact Magpie blatantly said as soon as you guys leave, she's going to move shit around, so you won't be able to ping back in here.
That's what I thought you were gonna. That's what I thought you meant by that.
Yep.
Good call. I'm gonna go find Mr. Sunshine and shake his hand.
Okay.
Good luck. That is Magpie saying good luck.
Are you trying to set fire to him?
No,
Sparks.
I've got my hoodie up.
Sparks.
I've got my goggles on as normal, and my hoodie's up.
It looks like Cass and A grade are going to leave approximately at the same time. Are you going to try and talk to him at the same time, or is one of you going first? You can have that conversation in the corridor.
I'll let
You guys go. I'm going to go afterwards.
I'll let you
I
get
think
in
it looks
first.
more
Greg.
normal if we recover differently.
Mine isn't as there's no rush on mine because I'm not working till later. So
Cool.
And I'll say, as the smallest and skinniest, it's going to be between Bookworm and me for who should recover last.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'll wait outside.
stumble down the stairs, find Mr. Sunshine, grab him by the hand, and give a sincere handshake.
Does he have
Right.
enough?
So he has an office. He'll be likely to be in his office.
Grab Mr. Sunshine by the fucking hand. What are you
Politely knock on the door, or whatever the entrance procedure is.
I
Yeah,
don't think you're there to stop him or convince him otherwise.
knock on the door, and he'll say, "Yeah, hello, come in."
Man, Governor, I owe you big time. You've looked after us good and proper. You've got a big favour in my book. Whatever I can do to repay you, over and above thinking you're a diamond geezer.
What the fuck happened to you, boy?
I really can't say, but should you need to call in favours, I think I'll be better able to satisfy my customer from now on. Don't want to say any more, but you're in my book as owing you a big one, geezer.
Well, that's always very nice to know. I'll tell you what, you come back here in a few hours' time. I want to have a word with you, but I want to talk to everybody else as well. So come back about 5 o'clock. All right?
Job's a good one. I'll see you about 5.
Good lad. All right, see you later.
Respect. Fuck off. Scared. Might be a Nova, but has Mr. Sunshine.
Sorry.
Pay respects, be unobtrusive, and leave.
So you gone out? You've left?
Yeah, and I'll have left. I'm going back to my personal gaff, my little hovel.
Right, so knock, 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 knock.
Yes, come in.
Morning, boss. Yeah.
Ah, Cass.
You
Feeling better, lad?
I don't fucking know, man. My head's messed up. I don't, just weird shit. Total fucking weird shit. Still trying to come to terms with it. But I've got a job to do. I think. I've still got a job.
With me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a job, yeah.
Anything you need doing.
I might have some work for you later on tonight.
Tonight? Perfect.
Yeah. Come back here about 5:30. I'm going to have a word with A-grade, and then I'm going to have a word with the rest of you. All right?
Brilliant. No problem, boss. I'll see you at 5:30.
All right.
And
good lad.
thank you very much for helping out there and looking after us the last couple of days. Much appreciated, boss.
And if you ever work out what happened to you, I'd be all ears. You know that.
Absolutely.
No.
As soon as I know, you'll know, boss. No problem.
All right, then.
We're so dead.
I'm off. Right. So I leave. I'm playing in character. Stop it.
Yeah, shush.
I don't know anything.
I don't. I just know the character of Mr. Sunshine.
Well, that's fine. To me, he's my boss. That's it, you know.
Yeah, damn right.
Okay, are you two in the attic going to wait a little longer?
Yeah.
Because obviously you don't know how
Yeah.
long. But
Probably
the first
half
two are
an
going to
hour
wait.
or so, but I will.
It's
I mean,
going
one
like
of the
that.
things I was going to point out to Bookworm, look, it's like, look, it's up to you. You don't work for him. You can leave, but that might be seen as disrespectful.
Yeah, I know. I ought to get down a comic shop, but I know what you're saying.
Even
get a
if
message
you
up.
just try and leave a thank you with Titch.
Yeah, I could just go down and spend the day here. You
Might
know,
be busy.
that's true. I don't know. I'm just worried. That we were grabbed off the street. It scared the shit out of me.
You're worried, dude. We were out for 3 nights, which means whoever's behind this has had plenty of time to go to that fucking location and investigate.
Yeah, I know.
Which means the tire tracks.
All right, listen. I'm gonna go and have a chat with Mr. Sunshine and just see how he is, see what mood he's in, because he might be pissed off with us for being here that long and doing nothing. He'll probably
I have
want
no
paying.
idea. All I know is yes, Mr. Sunshine. No, Mr. Sunshine. Hello, Mr.
Yeah.
Sunshine. Goodbye, Mr. Sunshine.
I know. Is he going to want paying for me being here? Because I ain't got much money.
You might want a favour.
Okay, well, I guess that's fair enough. I owe enough favours elsewhere.
You're a kid, mate. You're all right for another year or two.
Yeah,
Ish.
I know.
Ish.
Feeling out of my depth, you know what I mean?
You're not 16 yet,
No,
so
I know.
don't worry.
All right, yeah,
It
I'll
doesn't hurt kids.
No,
So-
I know that. I know you've told me before, and he's got a reputation for being good to kids, so that's all right. I'll go and have a chat with him, see what he says. I might stick around here all day if I can get a message over to the comic shop and just that I'm safe. You know,
No problem.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll go down. You stay up here for a bit longer if you want. I'm going to go and have a chat with him.
Cool.
Heading down.
Okay.
He leaves. Fucking. Now I can panic. Everyone's left. I can fucking punch things. Everyone's left. I can let go.
thought they'd never fuck off.
Come in.
I know, Mr. Sunshine. It's Bookworm.
Bookworm, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I think I owe you an apology and a big thank you for letting us stay here for nothing. Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right, my lad. I'll tell you what. If you're really sorry and you want to pay me back, there's two ways you can do that. Either you can owe me a favour, or I can put it on Magpie's tab. What would you prefer?
Fuck.
That's an inside giggle, by the way. Well, I mean, I'm sure Magpie would probably murder me if I put it on her tab.
Oh, I'm sure she would.
I can owe you a favour, mate. That would be decent of you. I mean, don't make it too difficult. I've got other stuff I've got to do, you know.
Oh, well, of course. What you've got to do is far more important than anything I could ask you, isn't it?
Oh, well, that's not what I said, sir. I trust you more than you can imagine after you've put us up for 3 days for nothing. You know, that's totally fair. I was asking for your
We're not
consideration. That's all,
there.
sir.
We can't make him stop digging.
You go and do what you need to do and come back here later on tonight, say about 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I
and
can
just
do that.
shovel
No
into
worries.
pitch on the way out. All right? And we'll say no more about it for now.
Done.
All right, lad?
Sorted.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Mr.
thank you.
Sunshine.
Yeah, Mr. Sunshine, that's very kind of you. Thank you, sir.
Off you fuck. Go on.
Do you want me to roleplay it as a 15-year-old kid, or do you want me to fucking listen to your laughter, you little fuckers?
That's why we're liking it so much. It's bang on.
Yeah,
Why I'm
totally.
covering my mouth, mate.
I know. Sorry, I'm just thought I'd add that in because I'm feeling it.
We'll say nothing more about it. I'll see you later. All right, lad?
You're very kind, sir.
All right.
Off you fuck.
All right, off you fuck. I'm offing and fucking.
Right.
Magpie's going to probably wait a good 10, 15 minutes having a panic attack and trying to meditate and trying to calm down because I've lived with Mr. Sunshine since the age of 11. I've known him since the age of 4. I'm
Good
dreading
point.
this.
Now, Mr. Sunshine's office, he's got a lovely, it looks like a real wooden desk. I mean, it might not be, but it looks like a real wooden desk, which is obviously worth an awful lot of money. He's got a bank of computer screens that face him, that obviously you can't see. Behind him is another big screen there as well, and it normally has pictures of either outside or the bar and things like that going on. Because it's 10 o'clock in the morning, that screen has been off so far. He's got a humidor that you presume contains cigars, but he's not smoking a cigar at the moment, and neither did he offer it to any of you. He's got a small bookcase with a series of Sims and various entertainment stuff on there. No real books in it, obviously. And he's got some knickknacks here and there. And he's got what looks like a really old revolver that's on a stand. It's polished really nicely. And it's on a stand behind him to the left. Again, you're not sure if it's ornamental or real, or possibly a bit of both. The place is nicely carpeted. The walls look, the door is thicker than it should be, and it won't surprise you if the room is soundproofed. Okay, sorry, I should have said that to the first person that came in, but there you go.
Sounds good enough to me.
Right, so just before we go on, I've already done your meetings with Mr. Sunshine. I am not going to do private rooms and private conversations with any of you. I'm just going to rely on you all to know the difference between what you hear out of character and how you react in character, purely because if we start doing private rooms and things like that, anything that Dave isn't invited to won't get recorded. And it's just for ease, you know. So I'm just trusting all of you not to metagame or do anything like that, and we'll just keep it
role play.
All
Deal.
Private rooms would be such a ball ache because half the call would have blank screens whilst we went off and did stuff, and then you'd go blank. It'd be a pain in the arse. No, you don't split the party. Everyone's mature enough to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't split the party. Just kill the party. Oh, no. I mean,
any private conversations I had with Dave would be recorded, and nobody else's would. So it doesn't work. Does
Don't
it?
encourage him,
perfect.
PK. Do not encourage him.
Yeah. So when I write the story so far, I'll try and segment it out so that you each know what you
Who's
know,
saying it?
and you can keep track for future.
Awesome. Right.
Right, Michelle, do you want to do yours before we do everybody else?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
There may be
Bam.
trouble ahead.
A few deep breaths as my Nova, and then human.
Human.
And walk out the door and slowly trying not to go too fast, how is my normal speed? Do I normally walk like this? I normally walk like this. Yes, I'm not walking too fast. Do I look nervous? Look in the mirror. Just calm down, girl, calm down. And
Come
a
on in.
very specific knock that he probably knows is hers.
Come on in, magpie.
Close the door. Good day, Mr. Sunshine.
Hello there. So, I've heard quite a few interesting stories this morning. I heard one that started, I can't tell you. I heard one that started, I don't know. And I heard one that started, I've got more important things to do. So what I'm asking you is, what happened? And the screen behind him flickers on.
Oh, God.
And there's a picture of a blue girl hurriedly typing a number in. It looks like there's a camera inserted into the maglock device. And as soon as anybody puts a bum thumbprint in there, it takes a photo. Now, that doesn't look like you, but it knew your code.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Doomed.
I didn't hear what Lawson said then.
What would you like to tell me?
It's rather complex. I don't understand everything that went on. Someone's up to something. I don't know if it was a court. I don't know if it was an independent, but we and the kids were used as an experiment, and the results were interesting. And yes, that's me. I'll just go blue. I'm not going to fucking hide it. I'll just go blue
I see.
and adjust my trousers. And wait.
And you don't really know what's happened.
Not exactly.
Okay.
Definitely part of an experiment. It definitely changed me.
Yeah, it changed you the most clearly by looking at you. But then again, you know, you weren't blue when you walked in the door, so I'm guessing the others might turn blue later. Although A grade did look a bit sparkly, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sunshine.
Not your fault. I've had Beanie in here trying to tell me what he could. But the lad was very confused. So I thought I'd ask you as well. Luckily for you, though, somebody has need of you. I've told the others to come back about 5 or 6 o'clock. And I want you to do the same. So you go and do whatever you need to do. Lay low if you have to. But I want to have a word with you all about 6 o'clock.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
All right, then.
May I ask something?
Of course you can.
I kind of need new clothes.
All right. So I'll teach you what you need.
Well, is it alright if he sees me like this? Because this.
Well, that's why you need new clothes, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to have to understand, isn't he? I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. Sit down.
Oh, God.
Mr. Sunshine doesn't reach for anything, doesn't pick up a phone, doesn't do anything. And it's a couple of seconds later, there's a knock on the door. Come in, Titch. You call me Mr. Sunshine? Yes. You're still blue, aren't you? Titch looks at you and then second takes you and goes, what the easy, lad. This is Magpie. Yeah.
Hi, Titch.
Yeah, now, as you can see, she's going through a few things at the moment, and she needs some wardrobe. Show Titch why you need some more wardrobe, Magpie.
Flick the tail out.
Right. Do you understand, Titch? Yeah, Mr. Magpie. Do you also... sorry, Mr. Sunshine. Do you also understand why this has to be absolutely quiet? You're telling nobody this. Do you understand me, Titch? Yes, Mr. Sunshine. All right, then. You two toddle off. Tell him what you need.
Is it alright if I change back now,
I think
Mr.
it probably would be very wise.
Thank you, Mr. Sunshine.
All right. Off you go.
Oh dear.
Right. So, I was pointing at James.
This could be interesting. Out of character, when you do attunement, so that if, for example, you used a teleport power and you'd really rather your clothes came with you, do you know instinctively that you need to do the attunement thing before you teleport?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
It costs you a quantum.
Right, I'm going to need to start keeping count. Hang on, let me get my
Everyone.
notepad.
Yeah, we all do.
You all do.
And my cat sheet's
Attunement-
open and ready.
Attunement lasts for a scene.
Oh, okay.
Cost you a quantum point. If you're doing it with a person, you've got to go up and touch them to attune them. So you can't tune a person at range. Obviously, your clothes are already touching you. So anything that's already touching you, all you have to do is concentrate and go, right, you're coming with me. Spend your quantum point and then you can do what you need to do. So A grade, obviously,
Sweet.
at the moment, you have 32 quantum in your pool.
I do. So, first of all, attune my clothes to me so that I don't arrive naked.
Yep.
And I am opening the door, then throwing the grenade, then closing the door. Not that I've been thinking about this all week.
Fuck's sake.
Next thing I do is go invisible.
All right. Are you leaving the Rose and Crown first, or is this in the corridor outside?
No, sorry. I thought I'd said I'd already gone back to my hovel.
All right. Okay.
You're blowing up your hovel?
I do. I have resources, I think, 2. I have a small room.
Yep.
It'll be bigger when you've finished.
Yeah. So when I get to my room, get in, check it for the usual things, signs of somebody breaking in. When I'm sure I'm all safe, lock the doors with all the triple bloody locks that I've got. Do the attunement, so my clothes come with me.
Yep.
Then go invisible.
Yep. Which will cost
Then
you
2 points. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm on 3 spent. Then teleport
That's
to
another 2.
Bones. Another 2. That's 5.
Every
so far.
time you use a power, unless it says otherwise,
Yeah.
it costs 1 for a level 1, 2 for a level 2, and 3 for a level 3. Every time
Cool.
you use it. If
Thank
you
you.
upgrade your power, you always use that power at the cost of the next level up.
So, for example, if you buy combat teleport in the future, it turns your teleport level 2 into a teleport level 3. From then on, every use of your teleport costs you 3 points instead of 2. So it gets more
Regardless of how.
expensive because by buying an extra, you put the power up a level automatically.
Makes sense.
So it's a standard teleport. So if you take 6 seconds to concentrate, it's a place that you know already. So that's not
Very well.
So
Yes.
you've got to decide if you're going to teleport into the foyer, if you're going to teleport by the bedside, if you're going to teleport onto the roof. Where are you going to land?
I'm going to do a pinpoint teleport to Kira's bedside.
Okay. All right. Normally I would roll this, but I'm going to get you to roll this. Roll me 2d10, please. It's a percentile dice.
Oh, hang on. Do I want to know whether I need high or low?
No, you just need to roll.
I
I'll tell you
have,
what the roll is for.
yeah, 07.
Oh, 7. Oh, okay. I was going to give it a couple of % chance that somebody else was in the room, like a nurse or a doctor. But 07 just makes it. There's nobody in the room when you teleport. So you're not going to teleport into somebody.
Jesus
But
Christ.
I was already invisible, but yeah, that
No,
occupying.
into, James. Into someone.
Okay.
Into. As in, you
Yeah,
teleport.
you heard.
Yes, I understand. So
Yep. We've
now I'm there.
Okay.
I am going to do whatever healing is necessary to heal Kira, because I think we'd left it that she was in a coma and she just wasn't getting better quickly.
Yes. So what we'll do is we'll assume that she's incapacitated. So
Yep.
she's six boxes injured. All right.
Yep.
So she's in the medically induced coma, and that's because some of her organs are properly damaged.
Yes.
Yes. Right. So healing will allow you to heal as many boxes as you've got healing power per scene. So you
Okay.
can only heal a 1 box this visit. And because you're trying to regenerate crushed organs, it will cost you 2 points to heal 1 box.
Okay.
So
So
what?
that's 7. Yep.
So essentially, she's not going to be immediately better. This is going to take approximately a week of you visiting her every day and applying your healing power, and then coming back the next day and doing it again. Yeah?
Gotcha.
It's
Yeah.
not, unfortunately, because you've only got healing 1. She's gone from incapacitated to crippled, but at the moment it's a medically induced coma. So she's still in a coma, but her worst injuries now look slightly better. If you had healing 5, it would be a different matter. But you've only got healing 1, so.
No, I like that.
But you are making a difference.
This is the thing. The first chance he gets, the first time he's got some privacy, and there's the press of events has stopped. It's like, I've got to get this done. I've got to do this. Gets there, using these amazing shits. It's just fucking teleported whilst invisible, and laying on of hands level healing, and it has worked. He can see, all right, I ain't done it today, but I come back here 3, 4, 5 times. That's sorted it. Jesus, there is hope.
Yeah.
He has got a huge weight off his shoulders.
Yeah, there's definitely her worst injuries definitely look better, and I would do this on a daily basis for another 3 or 4 days before you even consider talking to Bones about taking her out of the medical coma, because she's just safer this way.
What I'm imagining in his head, it's she's going to be miraculously getting better. Bones is going to get in touch with me and say, I don't know what's happened. She's got better really quickly. She's free to go. I don't want to be saying anything to him. I want him, because he's such an expert, to say, holy shit, look at this. Come and look. She's sorted. Whilst I'm here, then, yeah, one of the little metal bits and bobs that I've got in my braids, I'm going to put that in her hair, really blatantly that it is from me. Then spend the points necessary to implement Psychic Link.
Okay, now that's a mind-to-mind power.
Yeah, you can't do it while she's unconscious.
You can't do it while she's in a coma.
Well, in that case, I shall spend the points, because I didn't know that, and come up against this person.
5. That's one of the powers that it may be a level 1, but it costs you 5.
It cost me 5. When I succeed, I don't need to respend it, though. But
No,
I didn't know that this time.
5 on the attempt.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. You'll try it out. She's unconscious, and you're like, I can't reach her when she's in this state.
But it's a little moment of realization. It's like, okay, right, okay, that needs them to be awake. That's good. Okay. I've left that thing in her hair. That's what I'm going to tell her. My plan is to tell her when she's awake and the psychic link is working, that this thing in her hair is a powerful magic talisman, because magic exists in this fucking universe.
Yes.
And say, this is strictly one-to-one. This is just me and you. It is just for danger. I can't read your thoughts. I can only talk to you, and you can decide whether you want to answer. You can block me out. But this is for safety and emergencies only, is what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
He's been stressing about this, thinking, if I leave that, it's as if it's a magic item. Right. Then, do I still have the ability to teleport back?
I thought you were going to do one of those for each time you did a healing, just so you could keep a track of how many times you'd done it. That's what I thought you were doing. Clearly not, but that's okay.
No, it's a little plan.
Yeah, I mean, as long as, I mean, obviously you've used what, 7 or 8
I reckon 12.
12 points already. So you started at 32. You're now on 20. You feel like you've used some power, but you feel like you've still got plenty in reserve.
That is also good to know, because in character, I don't know how much power I've got to spend.
No, you don't know.
How the points that I've spent for teleport that covers this scene, are we still within one scene?
No. Your teleport is each teleport. It's not a scene. It's per teleport.
Whereas invisibility is per scene.
The scene.
And Psychic Link is each attempt to make a connection costs you 5. Once you've made the connection, costs you nothing.
Yeah, it's permanent forever after that initial 5.
Yeah.
Not after the initial 5, after the success. This
Successful
time you don't get a success because she's unconscious.
So I know now not to do it again and burn those 5 points. So I'll do another teleport back home.
Well, okay.
And he might take a moment there and go, did I just literally teleport and fucking go invisible and heal her? Holy shit, what have I become? This is fucking amazing.
You don't share your house with anybody, do you? You've got no lodgers or anything like that. No. Okay.
No. I wouldn't dignify it with the term house. I imagine it as a couple of fucking shipping containers on the roof of a building.
Yeah. But where you live, there's just you and nobody else, is the point I'm making.
Yeah, it is.
Enough. All right.
And all I'm going to do now, while everybody else gets the spotlight, is sit down and make a very long list of people who I could rip off and steal their shit, who are also evil. now that I've got teleportation and invisibility. It's a list, not necessarily acting on it, but it's like, ooh, there's that bloke down there, there's that jeweller's, there's the security van that does the cash deposits.
Planning ahead. That's fair enough.
Yeah, and he's going to take some time then. Fucking hell.
Wait, are we the bad guys?
I'm just hoping he doesn't hit someone who's sponsored by the Yak, the Crimson Crush, or Mr. Sunshine by accident.
I know the people who I am hitting.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't,
Charles.
James. You don't always.
And who said I'm hitting anybody?
Yeah. He hasn't said anything to
No,
anybody
I
else.
said James. I didn't say A grade.
Right.
Who said I'm it's just making plans. It's ideas.
Cass?
Oh.
Right. So Cass comes back to the Rose and Crown and he knocks on the door.
So, wait a minute. We're letting everybody do a bit of day stuff if they've
Oh.
We've got
anything
5
that they want to
hours.
Sorry. Oh, me. I go back to my hovel. I'm still trying to get my head round what the hell happened and exactly what the power is that I've got. Now, because I don't have... I've constantly got it. So, yeah, I experiment a bit in my room, looking at things, seeing the sparkly weaknesses and stuff.
Yeah.
Not smashing the place up, but just a bit gobsmacked about this ability that I have all of a sudden. And it's been 3 days we were in your place, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to drink every 2. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go to the local off license, whatever that is, and I'm going to pick myself up a bottle of whiskey
Just the one.
and sit in my room. Well, I don't know that it doesn't affect
No,
me.
no.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know it doesn't affect me yet, not properly. Because
You're going to be very pissed.
Yeah. So I'm going to go and get a bottle and I'm going to sit in my room and stay sober, which is really going to upset
You're going to be very pissed you're not pissed.
Yeah.
You can still get drunk. It just takes more than
Forever.
it did
Well, yeah.
before.
I used to be able to drink a bottle of whiskey quite well. So, yeah. So that's what I'm finding out about myself. And then
Yes.
when it gets closer to 5 o'clock, I start walking back to the Rose and Crown.
Okay.
Right.
That's fair enough. Bookworm?
I'm going to go and check in at the comic store.
Okay.
I've got to, haven't I? You've not seen me in 3 days. It's going to what the fuck's happened
That's
to me?
true.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk in looking a bit sheepish. Hello. Sorry I've not been about.
We were worried about you. Well,
Yeah.
I was worried about you until the next day when some of the kids came back and said, you were all right, but you were just having a lie-in. I'm impressed.
Right. Yeah. About that. I've been at Mr. Sunshine's. He's been looking after us. We've not been doing too well. Me and the gang,
Mm-hmm.
We're all right now, though. And I can help about for a few hours, and then I've got to head back over to see him. You know what he's like.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know what he's like. Yeah. Well, look,
Yeah.
I mean,
What can I do?
the butler's been acting up. So Ripley's got a like a robot cleaner. It's a bit like a Roomba, but then he's on top of it. He has an old model of a red dwarf scutter. And so he's mounted this red dwarf scutter on top of his Roomba, and he sort of wanders around the shop and hoovers up and mops and cleans and everything. And
has it been eating comics again?
It's been eating comics, bumping into customers.
For fuck's sake.
So if you can have a quick look at it, that'd be
Yeah,
brilliant.
I'll look up some details because I think something's not quite right with it anyway. But yeah, I'll look at what I need to do.
All right, if you can have a look at that and then
Yeah,
make
happy
yourself
to.
comfy. All right. Thanks for that.
All right, on it.
Cheers.
Right, I'll take it in the back and sit there quietly tinkering away with it. Or I shall lead it into the back, I should say.
No, that's fair enough. Okay, so yeah, you've got intelligence. You've got mega intelligence as well now, as well.
I
haven't
do,
you?
yeah.
So,
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably find it a lot easier to fix than you used to. All of a sudden, this thing starts to make more sense.
Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, you can probably do a fair job on it. Yeah, you download the instruction manual and the parts manual and do what you enjoy doing best, and that's just learning about Ripley's Scutter.
Brilliant. Very happy with that.
Yeah, all right then. I guess you'll do that, and then you'll find somewhere quiet to sit and.
Exactly. I'm just going to hide out the way until I'm called upon.
Cool. Michelle?
Get fitted.
Yes.
Get fitted.
All right. So,
I am proper fitted.
Have you got up a size in dress size?
Yeah, so teacher will ask you what sort of stuff you're after. And,
Practical. Long coat.
Yeah.
Something that doesn't obstruct the tail.
All right.
Could you wrap your tail around your waist under the coat?
It's 2 meters.
No.
You can wrap it round and round that pole,
What I'm planning to do is curl it up behind me, like it's a whip on a belt.
I was going to
Yeah,
suggest
otherwise,
sticking
it'll
it
just
out.
be a-
Coat.
It'll just be a belly goiter otherwise, that's it.
Yeah, it will be a big ribbed corset if I
Yeah.
wrap it round.
Cummerbund corset.
Oh,
I see your
God.
steampunk cosplaying. No, it's my tail.
Yeah.
So have a think about what sort of outfits you want, or however much you want. Titch is happy to spend some money buying you what you need, but obviously you know where this money is ultimately going to come from. So write down what you want, and I'll work out how much he's going to add it to your tab.
Oh, fuck. Well, she's going to need some sort of specialist trousers that are open at the back.
Yeah, welcome to Blackpool. Yeah.
So it's either going to have to be hipsters or a high belt with a hole.
Well, Titch knows someone who can do alterations. So the first thing he'll do is he'll take you to a normal clothes shop, and you can just try on the clothes
In
as
the
you
changing
need,
room.
and then he'll wander you around to a nondescript house that doesn't have a nameplate on it, or it doesn't look like a shop. It just looks like somebody's abode in the manor. He'll knock on the door, and an elderly lady will answer the door, and he will. You'll both go inside, and he won't give any game away. He won't say it's for you or anything like that. But he'll ask for specific alterations to be made. He'll say that it's for a play that is going on, and this young lady will be wearing a costume, so she needs certain alterations made so she can wear this outfit over her costume. And then he'll ask you to sort of describe your costume and what alterations you'll need making. And the old woman will quite happily make some notes and measurements and do any alterations to the costume as you see, to the outfit as you see fit, so it'll fit with this costume you're wearing for your play.
Just the trousers that need.
I've just got a vision of Titch suddenly revealing himself to be a Shakespearean buff. And the old lady saying, "So what's the play?" And he's like, "Well, it's a Shakespearean thing, and they've got fairies and satyrs and all kinds running about. And you know what it's like. You've got to do it right. You've got to be honest to the source material. So the costume's going to incorporate a tail. You don't need to worry." And he's just like, "Where the fuck did that come from?"
See, I don't imagine Titch like that at all.
No, it came to me for 30 seconds, and then he snaps out of it.
But you can get your if it's only the alterations you need to make to the trousers, so you leave and do it while you wait.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because the coats I have probably go just past my waist, but I'll need one at least down to my knees. So the only things I really need are 1 or 2 pairs of new trousers that are sturdy, and the coat.
Okay.
I was
Longish coat.
going to suggest just do what Cass does and stuff it down his trouser leg.
Hey.
I need to whip it out quickly.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Okay. So
Is that a 2-meter long blue tail in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me?
Wait till you see what it can do.
Prizes.
okay, so you can spend most of the day with Titch's seamstress, Hem, and yes.
If I get half an hour to an hour before I have to go and meet Mr. Sunshine, I'll probably retire to the attic and practice some things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be practicing with my powers.
Are you going to make your 5-foot square and
Yeah.
talk to?
Yeah. I am going to move boxes around, and then I'm going to make that 5-foot square, and I'm going to sit Starling down. And after the excitement of, oh my God, you're blue, you've got a tail, it's like, right, no, listen, shush, shut up, right, don't tell anyone, you can't, this pinky swear, pinky fucking swear. And then tell her, this square, don't put anything in this square. Don't walk through this square. Don't sit in this square. Don't allow a cat to be in this square.
The square must remain empty at all
all
times. Yep, that's fair enough.
And then, after I've practiced with my tail, I will stand in the square. I will orientate myself, zone myself to that square, and that's my
Sure, helipad.
helipad.
Right.
In between that, I'm going to be hanging from the rafters with my tail and hitting.
Channeling Nightcrawler.
All right. Does anybody else want to do anything during the day until you go back to the Resin Crown later on this evening?
I want to practice like Luke fucking Skywalker, sitting there levitating while moving things around the flat by the power of my mind. But I might not do all of that. I want to see how quickly it takes me to recover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
I'm going to go back to the off license and get a second bottle because I finished the first one and
Didn't touch the
fuck all.
sides.
So I looked at it and thought that, oh, I've got a dud. I'm going to go and get another one.
You might need the real
Got a
stuff.
dud.
All right. Okay, so let me just check. So getting quantum points back. We'll quickly
Yes.
just do this so you're aware of how it works. 1 second. Quantum pool. All right. So the starting quantum pool is equal to 20 plus your quantum times 2. So, you should have 30. Sorry.
Unless he bought some in character creation.
Yeah, I was going to say I've got more than that.
Yeah. If you're at ease but not completely relaxing, so going for a walk, doing paperwork, watching TV, talking with friends, you get 2 back an hour. If you're completely relaxed, i.e. sleeping or literally sitting around doing nothing, you get 4 points back per hour. Node, if you have the node background, you add your node rating to the number of quantum points you recover per hour. And then meditation will also add more. So, for instance, let's have a look. A grade, what's your node?
1.
Okay. So if you are watching TV, walking around, talking with friends, you'll get 3 back an hour. If you're absolutely doing nothing, so sleeping or literally just sitting reading a book or with your eyes closed, you'll get 5 back an hour.
I am definitely going to try out the Eastern mysticism bullshit and just literally go fucking
Do you have a skill
cross-legged.
point in it?
No, it doesn't matter. No, you don't have any meditation at the moment.
Oh no, I don't have any skill in it. It's just going to do what he's seen other people doing on the fucking cinema.
Yes. So that will count as doing nothing. So you will get 5 back an hour. So, after a couple of hours, you will get 10 back. And you probably realise that if you actually knew what you were doing and learnt a bit of meditation, that might even do you better.
Oh god, yeah. Now he's sat down and attempted it and failed. He's going to get a fucking sleep learn disc or whatever it is.
If you're learning that, I'll tell you this up front. Meditation, it's a roll, and your successes add to the nova you get, the quantum pull you get back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
it's
yeah,
more
you've got-
than 2.5 hours, isn't it? Until Mr. Sunshine said to come back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he wanted you, but he specifically said 5 for you. And he told everybody else between 5 and 6. So
I'll be there at 5. He said between 5 and 6.
He wanted you back at 5. You left the building probably about 10:30, 11-ish.
Yep.
It's taken you a little while to do your errands, and then you probably easily get 3 hours.
Brilliant. I am going to turn up at fucking 5:25, not stressing about it. He said 5, be there on time. I want to, before I go in, about 20 to 5, try and contact Magpie via telepathy.
You have to be seen, line of sight for telepathy.
I don't know that in character. I'm going to send out and try and get in touch.
That's fair enough.
I know what you're doing. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Yeah, just very similar to when you tried out your psychic link. It's targeting difficulties, and you realise that if you could see her after you've tried it once, once you've tried it once and failed, you work it out, because these things are quite natural. But trying a few things out is reasonable. You realise if you could see her, then you should be able to contact her quite easily with telepathy. But just sat in your room, no. The thing is with telepathy, there is an ability where you can just try and concentrate on the mind and know roughly where they are, in what direction and the distance. So you probably try and talk to her, but then you're trying various different things. You know she's over there. You know she's only a mile away, but you can't actually make contact.
It does cuss quantum for each different thing, though.
That's okay. How much to use that telepathy then for then? I've got telepathy 1.
It's a
level 2
what
power.
level power it is. It's a level 2
Oh.
power, so it costs you 2 points each time.
There you go, 2 points down. Right, I'll get there a little bit earlier, 10-2. I'm not taking the piss and being sitting around waiting for Mr. Sunshine to get annoyed at. But I'm going to be in the bar at 10-2, hoping Magpie comes downstairs.
I'll probably be in the bar at that point.
Right.
Well,
You
not in
get
the bar.
a-
I'm in the pub. I'm upstairs in my attic.
No, I need to see you face to face.
Yeah. You'll know
I
I'm in
don't
the
know.
pub. You won't know exactly where in the pub I am.
Yeah.
If you use your secondary power, which would be another 2 quantum.
The location power.
Yeah. So you use 2 to try and contact my mind.
Well,
and
no,
that fails. If you then use it again to try and locate my mind, that's another 2. So you only
I've
know
only done
where
2.
I am if you've tried to locate me.
I did a ping from my own room. Got there. I knew you were in the Rose and Crown.
No, you
Got
didn't.
there. I know you ain't gone. Yeah, I did, because I did a ping.
No, you said you tried to talk to me telepathically, which is different from locating me.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing all of them.
All right. So that's
spending all the points. Yeah.
Well, no, that's not all of them because one of them is mind alteration. So that's
So my point
4.
is, when I get there, I know you're in there, but if I can't see you, there's no point pinging you. I know you're in the building, but I can't see you face to face. But I ain't going to bother pinging you because it'll just be there, 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
So yeah, I'll make.
It's just because he said he tried to talk to me first.
Yeah, and you knocked 2 points off for that, and then you knocked 2 points off for trying to ping you. Yep. All right.
The point was there wasn't a wasted second ping because there wasn't any point. I know you're up there. Right, wait for the summons, or at 5 o'clock if Mr. Sunshine hasn't said, "Come on in," I'll go knock on his door.
Yeah, well, he won't. He'll wait for you to come to him. So at 5 o'clock, you can make your way up one set of stairs to the office, and you can knock on the door.
I'll be heading for 5 o'clock as well because he said between 5 and 6 I will head for the earlier time. It's Mr. Sunshine.
All right. What time, Kaz? But what time are you going to get there?
Yeah,
I told you to between 5 and 6.
I'll get there about 20 past. I'll be there.
I think you said to me between 5:30 and 6, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go for 5:30.
Yep, that's fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but whatever was the earlier time for me.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was 5.
So as A grade is approaching Mr. Sunshine's office, then Magpie will at the same time turn up. So you can knock and enter at the same time.
And at this point, now that I can see you, there is a polite mental knock on your mind.
Give you a dirty look.
I want to touch base with you as to what to tell him.
Too late.
All right. I'll follow your lead. What have you said that I can back you up?
It's best you don't know.
Fair
I'll
point.
give you this. He's a canny old man. You should know that.
Oh, God, yeah. He scares
If he
me. with
asks
that
you a
fucking troll.
question, ask it as honestly as you can without fucking lying to him.
Fair play. Are you coming in at the same time?
After you.
Right. Respectful knock.
Come on in.
Mr. Sunshine.
Hello, you two. Come in, sit down.
Thank you.
I'm in my new clothes, by the way.
That's fair enough. Right. A grade. I'm going to ask you some questions. I want the answers to all of these questions to be yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Very good. Good start. You know some people around town, don't you? You think you can get things done, don't you?
I'll try. I'll do my best, Mr. Sunshine. Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, I have an old friend who's contacted me, and he's trying to get hold of some Shadowrunners. Now, at the moment, all the Shadowrunners I know are out of town or already busy on other jobs. You know some Shadowrunners, don't you?
Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Excellent. So if I was to ask you to get a group of Shadowrunners over downtown tonight to talk to a fixer friend of mine, you could arrange that, couldn't you?
Absolutely, Mr. Sunshine. And also, yes.
Excellent. And these Shadowrunners would be very discreet and they wouldn't make me look like a fool. Am I right?
I think you mean me to say no, Mr. Sunshine, but just in case, whatever you say, sir.
I asked if I was okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
At this point, Magpie just does this.
I'm not wrong in thinking you'd like to earn yourself some money for what seems to be quite an easy job.
Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Excellent. All right, then. So, I am giving you this chance. I believe in most of you. I trust some of you. But I'm going to give you this chance. You go down and see this man, and he'll hand you a card. and all it has on it is Radar, which is obviously his name, Fixer, and the Grand Sheraton Hotel. So this is one of the really posh and expensive places downtown. You go see Mr. Radar in the Grand Sheraton. He's expecting you around midnight tonight. He's got a job for some Shadowrunners. And he's asked me for some contacts that will be discreet and professional. I can trust you can sort this out, can't I?
Oh, yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Lovely. So off you trot, and don't forget to tell the rest of the Shadowrunners that this is the work they need to do for me tonight. So anyone who thinks they're going to be working a shift for me, anyone that owes me a favour, you know the sort of thing, tell them that this is the way they can repay me.
Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Excellent. Okay. Now, I'm assuming you don't have any more questions.
No, Mr. Sunshine.
All right. Thank you very much, A-grade. I will find someone else to do your bar shift tonight because I think you might be busy, Magpie.
Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Lovely. Lovely. I think this is going to work out very nicely. Now, don't forget, you're representing me. So, best behaviour and do whatever the lampman says, all right?
Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Yes, Mr. Sunshine.
Excellent. Off you go, then.
Good day, Mr. Sunshine.
Good day.
Fucking hell's teeth.
I love that. He literally said at the beginning, all I want to hear from you, A-grade, is yes, Mr. Sunshine.
That was a great moment.
What can I say? He's still a kid.
As you're standing up to leave the room, the big screen behind him crackles into life. And it's a picture of a bar. And all the lights are off, but it's one of these night vision cameras. And you see Cass going, what the fuck just happened there? What the fuck just happened there? And then a couple of minutes later, you see A-grade go, ping, ping. And then the screen goes black. And he sits back, he pulls his drink out, and he drinks the drink. Off you go.
So what did you mean by the ping ping?
Your teleport in the bar.
On the Monday night in the bar, you said, I am going to practice my teleport 5 foot.
You did that very much so.
Camera.
You plonker.
Yeah. He can't have me by the short and curlies any more than he already does.
Fair point, I suppose.
Right, so this time I'll be out in the corridor waiting for you to be free. I think you two have left.
If we see you in the corridor, I'll just look at you and go, good luck.
Right.
Have fun.
I'll not be
And
there.
it's that kind of nod, Cass, that you know that nod between staff members.
So I'll give the door a knock.
Come in.
I'll open the door, Glenn. Good evening, Mr. Sunshine.
Good evening, Cass.
What can I do for you, sir?
Have you had a chance to speak to Bookworm in the last 20 minutes?
To be honest, sir, I've not seen nobody. I've been sat in my room, just trying to get my head sorted with... Can I tell you something?
Of course you can. You tell me anything, Cass.
I know Kung Fu.
Fucking hell.
I'd give you a cookie, but I don't have any at the moment.
I don't know how the hell, but I just know everything. I'm like bleeding Jackie Chan. It's crazy, man. All this stuff in my head and...
But you don't understand what's going on, do you?
No, to be honest, it's freaked me out a little bit, sir.
All right. Well, look, I could use somebody with your talents, but to start with, I want to make sure that you know what you're doing. To start with, I want you to learn about what you're able to do so that when you come and work for me to do various things, then you're very effective and very practiced. So to that end, I have asked A grade to get some shadow runners. And he looks at you in the eye, shadow runners together. Because there's a little job I need them to do for me. I've told A grade all the details, so I suggest you go around and try and bump into either Magpie or A grade as soon as possible. Your shift tonight will be to do the work that A grade has for you.
No problem, sir. Yeah. Anyway, oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm on my way. Thank you very much, Mr. Sunshine.
All right. Good lad.
See you later. So I bugger off and I chase up the corridor.
That'll be me walking in then. Oh dear. Do I pass any of the guys on the way in?
Yeah, we're all sitting there grinning at you.
They're all downstairs in the bar going,
Magpie will have a look of just, don't be stupid.
Cass is like that.
Sounds
All
like
three of them are sat in the bar.
Yeah.
Smiling in the way that sharks do.
Have you seen Mr. Sunshine already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I better go in, I suppose.
Bookworm,
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
be calm. Be
What?
polite.
Oh, yes.
Be calm.
Yeah.
Be polite. Don't say
Yeah.
no. If
Oh,
he asks you to do something, don't say no.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, I get you. I can do that. I think. Yeah. Okay. Tap on the door.
come in.
Hello, Mr. Sunshine. I hope you're all right.
I am fine, thank you, Bookworm. Come and take a seat.
Oh, thank you very much.
Good. Now, I've had a little bit of think. I've had a chance to think and come to a bit decision about what you owe me for staying at my place. And
Okay.
I've got a friend who needs some work doing for him. And I thought you and A grade and Cass and Magpie would be very, very suited to do this. So, if you're not too busy, if you haven't got anything more important to do tonight, I suggest you go and speak to A grade and find out what you need to do for me.
That's totally fine. And I have nothing more important to do than what you need me to do. Of course, sir. I was only trying to be about the daytime. I'm sorry, sir.
Cage, I understand. You've got a lot to learn, lad, but you're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I can help you out. I really can.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to hear that as well. Now, like I said to the rest of them, you will be representing me. So be on your best behaviour. And I would go and meet the rest of them in the bar and they'll fill you in on all the little details. And then once you've done this, we'll call our little arrangement quits, shall we?
That sounds very fair.
I'm sure you'll be knocking on my door again when you want more work.
Yeah. I really appreciate you and everything you've done for us. Thank you so much, sir.
Excellent. Next time you see Ripley, give him my best regards.
Oh, of course. I will. Absolutely.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Right.
I'll see you later then.
See you later.
Wander out.
Right.
What were you guys laughing at me for? There was nothing wrong with him.
You're still a
Magpie
kid.
just smiles and drinks her vodka.
Right. I'm going to go up to A grade and say, the boss man said I've got to stick with you. What is it you want me to do?
Well, let's wait till Bookworm comes in, so we only have to tell it once.
I just came in and said to you, what were you laughing at me for? You numpty.
Right, now we're all here. Go and find a quiet corner.
Upstairs, booze.
Follow Magpie.
Okay.
So,
I'm guessing
When we
it's
all get
quiet
settled.
because it's not open yet.
No, it's quite early on Thursday night, so yeah, you can go up there. Obviously, Titch will let you through, no problem. And
I'll nod to Titch and point to an empty booth.
he goes over to a box on the wall and he flicks a switch. One of the booth's lights comes on, and the white noise generator powers up on the table.
Just nod and thumbs up.
Always a pleasure to deal with professionals.
Point the others to that booth.
Yeah, it's a darkened room. It's not opened yet, but there are a number of semicircular booths where you can all sit around a table. In the centre of the table is a box about the size of 2 fists, and there's just an on-off button on it. The power light is on, and you all recognise it's a white noise generator. When you switch it on, it means no one can overhear any hushed conversations that go on in the booth.
Cool. Right, so go and sit down.
Make sure it's on.
I'm going to
So what's the script,
sign
lads?
in. We've got a job. We've got a job that normally would be going to Shadowrunners, which seems to be the rank we're now given in the eyes of Mr. Sunshine. So this is a don't fuck it up level. The contact is a geezer in the Sheraton, the Grand Sheraton. Radar. Add a character. Do I know him? I know his rep.
Make me a streetwise roll.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. I might know his rep.
Oh,
Oh, he's breaking up.
What?
You're breaking up, James.
say that in English.
Talking through a spring again. That sounds of it.
Hang on. Streetwise.
Is it
Lots
manipulation?
of that. 3 plus 3,
And
6.
you can all make a manipulation streetwise roll to see if you've heard of him.
Yeah. Streetwise.
1 success. A 9, a 10, and a 1. 1 success.
2 successes.
So you roll a d10 for every point you've got on Streetwise, yeah?
It's
And
manipulation as well.
Sorry?
Manipulation plus streetwise. It's always your attribute plus the
Fine.
skill.
That's
Okay.
the thing. Yeah.
Okay. Right, so where's my thing?
So you're rolling 5 dice cast.
Yeah, I was just gonna push.
All right. So,
So I've got 1 d10, a 3, a 2, a 6, and a 9. So I think is that 3 successes? Is it?
anything 7 and over is a success. 1 is a -1 success.
Right,
So,
so I've got-
how many successes did you get?
I got 2 successes. One's
successes.
one's a d10. A
One's a 10, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All
So-
right, that's still just a success.
All right, fair enough. I didn't know if it negated any of the others, but okay. Nope. Right.
No, that's fair enough. So
2.
2, 2, 1.
2.
DK, what did Bookworm get?
3.
Oh, you smart ass.
He is a bookworm.
Shh.
He is, but seeing as you don't have any streetwise itself. you
Oh no, I
rolled 3
don't. I'm
dice.
yeah, I rolled 3 dice and got. Yeah, no, I'm right. I'm going to re-roll that because I rolled 4 dice. I'm sorry. I'm completely stupid. Why
Okay,
did I
now,
fucking?
if you don't have the skill, it automatically takes 1 success off you because you don't have any idea. So you can still
in that
roll your
case.
3 dice.
Yeah.
-1.
2. So 1 success.
1 net success. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
people with 1 net success, you've vaguely heard of him. He's a very well-to-do fixer downtown, but he's always been sort of out of your league.
Reading.
So that's all you know about him. 2 successes. You know he's a dwarf.
Oh shit.
And you also know what the 1 successes is, that he's a very well-heeled, very well-to-do fixer that normally deals with expensive and demanding clients.
Oh, great.
Okay. Don't trust dwarfs.
It's not racism.
Is that a flaw?
Role play.
Right.
In fact, Cass and A grade, you remember that you've actually seen him do a local TV advert. If you want things discreet, keep it under the radar.
Oh, dear me.
That just came to me now. That was terrible.
I thought you
I
meant
apologise.
if you want it discreet, keep it under 3 feet.
That's his next advert. So you know you.
So yeah, we've got some time to kill.
Yeah, you've got to be there by midnight. So one thing you'll have all noticed going in and out of the Rose and Crown is that the van is not in the car park anymore.
Oh, right. This is the black van with the green stripe.
Yeah.
So we've got to walk.
Bus.
You
The
take
bus
the
will
bus.
take 2 hours.
Bus.
Takes something like an hour and 3/4. It goes all around the houses, but it only costs 1 yen.
Okay. We'll do that then.
So yeah, if you're looking at probably getting the 10 o'clock bus, you'll get there with about 15 minutes to spare.
You have to use cred sticks for buses, don't you?
You will have to use a cred stick for a bus, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm hoping you all took at least 1 yen on a cred stick.
50.
Yes.
We did indeed. Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
sorry.
we've
I
got to
just
be there.
remembered. Backtracking a bit, I forgot masks. Face mask. For me,
Right.
because I'm blue.
Oh, you mean just
Yeah, a breather mask that
yeah.
covers my face, however much that is.
I'll find out for you. But Breathe Master is to get hold of. You just
Yeah.
get him in any sort of shop.
It would just be one that covers the whole face.
Okay. I'll find you the price in a second.
Yeah, this doesn't come off my cash total. This comes off the other total, which I really don't want to know.
Let's have a look. Breathe the masks.
I won't know the price, darling. It's going on my tab.
All right. Okay. I will look it up and write it on your tab then.
So we've got to be there at midnight. So hour and a bit on the bus.
I'd say get there early.
Early. Let's get 9:30 bus, no later.
Yeah, they run every half hour at the hour or the half past. They'll take 1 3/4 hours for you to get there.
Okay.
Right. If there's anything you got to do before we go, now's the time.
I've got to jab, so I will let you guys talk for a bit and just brush me up on what I need to know.
Right.
Does having spent quantum points make me really hungry?
Yes. So every meal, regardless of whether you spent quantum points or not, you are 3 times as hungry and you are likely to eat 3 times as much. For every point of resistance, you can drink twice as much as you normally would. So, for instance, Cass and Bookworm, you've got resistance 3. It will take you 4 times as much booze to get drunk on as it would normally cost you.
4.
So if you normally get drunk on 8 pints, it would take 32 pints for you to get as merry.
Okay.
Lordy.
Food, yes. If you normally eat 1 big meal a day, you are looking at eating 3 big meals in a sitting. If you eat sporadically throughout the day, you probably won't stop grazing all day.
Lovely.
Eating and drinking will become expensive for you until you can start to afford lifestyles.
Fuck. I'm probably pretty hungry right
Aye.
now then.
Yes.
You'll have been getting slowly hungrier and hungrier throughout the day.
Oh, Lord.
You've been awake since 10 o'clock. It's now coming on for 6.
I could do with a
Cass,
beer
you've
as well.
probably done at least a couple of bottles, and you don't feel any sort of the worse for it at all.
No.
I'm going to have been grazing all day.
I'll be asking
Aye.
Cass to feed my habit. I could do with more alcohol of some sort.
Yeah, you haven't had any for over 3 days, have you?
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
can tell.
Gagging for a drink.
Yes, please. Cass, can I have some of that scotch?
Of course you can, son.
Oh, the fuck for that.
But I think it's been watered down though. It's fucking shite. Here.
I genuinely don't care. I just want to taste that delightful golden whatever.
Oh, it tastes fucking lovely, but it's doing fuck all for me, man. You take it.
Oh, I don't need to get drunk. I just need a drink,
What's
you
up?
know?
What's up with you, lad? Anyway, I'll give you the ball. Give you the ball.
Does anybody need a pee break or anything? We can have a quick 2 minutes now.
I need a beer bottle collection break. Yes, I'll be 2 seconds.
I was just going to pour myself some more lemonade because I'm on painkillers. Exciting stuff.
Where the fucking hell did the picture go?
Since we've got some time to kill, I'm going to slide on out and say I'm going to be back no later than 9. We're going to get the 9:30 bus. And just pay a courtesy call to young Beanie. Because he held together the group of kids that we rescued. And he dealt with them. He took them out for a meal. Well, a burger. Well, soy burger. Just going to find him out on the street because he's normally hanging around the phone box that I normally use. And just say...
Your office, yeah.
Yeah, my office. My office. And say, lad, how's it going? Any messages? You did well.
Oh.
Got a lot of respect for you, and I'll be putting more work your way.
Thank you. Neon rang 3 or 4 times. She said she traced the van to the Rose and Crown, but I told her that's because we'd nicked it and taken it back there. And then she told me that a day later, one of the people in the Rose and Crown, Titch, got in the van and drove it away. And took it to a local scrappers.
Good one. I like your style. Slip in 5 creds.
But yeah, Neon was a little bit worried. She said that she'd managed to hack into some of the security cameras in the car park, and she's got a few photos that she wants you to have a look at some point.
Diamond Geezer, I'll slip him 10 new yen instead of just 5.
Thanks, boss.
You're a good one. I'll stay in touch.
All right.
I've got to go to work for a couple of minutes and sidle up to the payphone and call Neon.
Okay.
What have I missed?
James has just gone to check in with Beanie. He said he'll be back before 9.
Are we on the bus or what?
No,
Not
this is before you get on the bus. So it's still only 6 or 7 o'clock at night. He said he'll be an hour or 2. He'll be back before 9, and he's just gone to his office to check in with Beanie. So,
Right, guys. I'll go and check on my system.
all right, okay, James. Neon picks the phone up. She goes, "Oh, there you are. There you are.
Yes.
Beanie said you were all right, but yeah, I just wanted to hear.
Yeah,
your
listen,
voice.
girlfriend, that info,
Yeah.
we're all good, and we're all the better for that quality info that you were able to sort us. It
Yeah.
was some diamond intel, and it led to a really good outcome. Next time I see you in person, I'll fill you in on all the details.
All right,
But
then.
that was a very good job, and as always, I'll be looking out for work and for contacts and for anything I can do for you.
All right. I just want to show you something. And the phone has a little, not quite a fax, but it's like a little thing where you can send visual images and stuff. And out of the phone comes a photograph. You look at the photograph, and it's taken late at night in the Rose and Crown car park. And it's a photo of somebody with sparkly dreads climbing out of a black van. Say no more. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, we'll talk a lot in detail.
All right. See you later.
Catch you later, babes.
Bye.
Welcome to 2073. We hope you enjoy your stay.
However short it may be.
You wanted a decker that was good at her job?
Yeah, but she's on my side, so I just need to go and buy her a box of chocolates and some flowers and try and seduce her again.
How many points have you put in ally? Do you want to spend ally for her?
I might be upgrading her. He's got a crush on her.
She
He
might be
always
an
has.
expensive ally, but yeah, might be worth it.
All right.
And he really wants to see how tight those jeans are.
Magpie, have you got anything specific that you want to check in with Starling, or?
I need to make some phone calls because I haven't spoken to my mates in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I promised to pass my timetable on to them, and that seems to have changed.
Okay.
So I don't know if Starling's been in contact with them or anything like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, she'll tell you that they did ring, and Starling did say that you weren't feeling very well and you weren't going to be working for a couple of days. And Ryu said that he wanted to come and visit you, but she said no. And that you were asleep and that you didn't want any visitors at the moment. But they rang up almost on a daily basis just to make, well, Ryu did, just to make sure you were okay. Yes, they actually, it's nearly 7 o'clock. I would imagine Ryu's going to be ringing soon. So if you want to call him first and intercept that call, then now might be a good time to do that.
Yeah, I will choose one of the more private phone booths within the bar.
Okay. Okay. Who are you ringing? Are you ringing Ryu or are you ringing one of the others?
I always ring the same number.
Okay. All right.
So it's whatever number that is.
Okay.
Because I think they have a way of redirecting the number to whichever one of them's available anyway.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. In that case, Ryu will pick up.
Hello, Rio.
Ah, you're awake then. How are you feeling?
A lot better, thank you. How's everyone?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We were worried about you.
Doing all right.
Yeah?
I'm feeling a lot better, thank you. Starling said you've been ringing. I'm sorry about that. Sorry if I worried you.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. So you're working tonight?
No, actually, I'm not. Mr. Sunshine's told me to rest up for the evening.
All right. Well, Tora says if you want to pop over, you can do. We can get some pizza in or something.
I'd love to. But I really shouldn't leave the bar.
Well, we'll come to you if you want.
You can't. I'll be
All right.
staying in the attic.
All right. All right. Well, you get rested up then and let us know.
Yeah, my timetable might be changing as well. Things are a bit weird here at the moment.
Okay.
So as soon as I know, I'll let you know what nights I'm free.
All
And
right.
I promise I'll bob over. I promise.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah, as soon as I get a free night and I'm well enough, then I'll be there. I promise.
All
Big
right.
hugs.
Even
Right.
he knows says he misses you, so you know how rude that makes him.
Hino.
Yeah.
Give him a slap from me.
Oh, with pleasure. Like I need an excuse. But yes, now you've given me one.
And you can say it's from me.
Oh, I will. All right, then. Look after yourself. Give us a call in a day or two, then.
All right.
All right. Stay in touch.
Mwah.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm gonna sidle up to A grade and say, A grade man, I know
Aye.
looking at you and you're all sparkly and shit, and you know you're gonna be really useful.
Hood up.
You're gonna be really useful in the dark night, man. But me, I know shit. I know all the martial arts, man. I know them all. Judo, kendo, kung fu, karate. I can do the fucking lot, man. I just don't know where it come from.
What?
Can I just?
Even origami.
Sorry.
I'm talking to A grade. I'm talking.
If I've got, I'll talk.
Yeah.
Go on, carry on.
If I've
You
got
two can.
time,
I don't know where it came from, but just letting you know we're on this job. If you need something sorting, if you need something hitting, I'm your fucking man. All right.
Good to know. You always need a good fucking hitter on a team.
There you go, boss.
From what I hear, now we've been promoted to Shadowrunner level.
Seems that.
So
way.
yeah,
Tell them. Yeah.
don't they always say that if you need to hit something or shoot something, then it's gone very, very wrong?
Not the way I do it.
All right.
right.
We might put you in the distraction category.
Are you all in the bar at the moment?
Yeah. A grade's returned back.
I'm
from
just
the bar.
walking in and he's caught me here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna kind of wink so no one else can see me, and I go, right, boys, it's been a long day. I'm going up for Kip, and I'll do a signal kind of as if to say I'll meet you outside.
Okay.
No worries.
Right. So what time
So,
are you on now?
I might be stopping at a fast food joint on the way to the bus stop. Loading up for the journey.
I'm thinking through the day I was raiding the kitchen and my tab's gone up.
I haven't eaten. I don't feel very well.
Look. Here, shop, food.
Oh.
Fake soy barbecue chicken
Yeah,
ribs.
I
Come
could
on.
really do something.
I will go upstairs to the attic. I'll teleport out. When I see them come out, I will approach them.
Okay.
Okay.
And like I say, nowadays I'm walking around with my hood up, close in, big pair of goggles, and a full breather mask. Looks like a bandana, but it's a full, filtration mask like people wear because of pollution.
Funny, we kind of look the same now.
Points in dormancy. Points in dormancy.
I will say out of character, Dormancy 4 makes you look human, but Dormancy 5 is the kicker. Because your retinas, your fingerprints, and your DNA are different from your human form.
Oh,
Shit.
Why do you think I chose Dormancy 5?
nice.
So, a very fashionable and very good-looking Fellini med breather is 350 new yen. A cheap full face mask, can't really trust how good it is breather, is about 80 new yen.
I'm guessing I get the expensive one because it's on the tab.
If it's on your tab, then you'll get a Fellini med breather, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's in designer colours and it's the latest. You can have it with a big mouthy grin painted on it, or your favourite band, or something like that.
Something simple.
I'm going old school. I'm getting the 80 new yen one, and it looks like, a black and white Palestinian neck scarf bandana.
Yeah, I've just put a picture in from actually Shadowrun Returns, the video game. Is it that kind of breather?
Something a bit better than that. That looks weird.
Shadowrun Returns, that's the video game.
Where have you put it? Sorry.
In the chat.
in the notifications.
Yeah, Facebook, chat.
Oh,
Oh, I can't see it.
And where we started before we came here.
the chat thread.
Yeah, thread did.
Yeah, I can't see it. Bizarre. All right.
Weird. Oh, well. It was just a picture.
Mm.
It's a good game.
But yeah, the cheap breathers just come in plain colours, so you know you can have a black one or a green one or a yellow one or a blue one or a white one, whereas the Fellini meds have designs on them. The Fellini med will also take replacement cartridges.
Actually, can I have purple leopard spots on mine?
Yeah, probably. And then
Not obvious, just
Dear.
I mean, you don't need one now, but the replacement filters only cost 45 million. But the cheap disposable one at 80, after you've used it for a couple of months, it will need replacing. Whether it doesn't actually have to work, it's just to cover your face, but you know,
Yeah.
it stops becoming effective after a couple of months. Right then, so leave the pub. You're walking to the bus stop via a stuffer shack, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So a triple cheeseburger will cost you 5 new yen. A meal will cost you, with a drink and fries, will probably cost you about 8. So I would imagine it's going to cost you in the region of 20 to 25 new yen to get 3 of those and fill your face.
can I pay cash?
You can pay cash around the stuffer shack, yes.
So how much was that?
20 years.
I have eaten through the day, so I don't know if I'm as hungry as everybody else. But
So if you've grazed through the day, you probably only need to spend about 15. If you are starving hungry, you'll probably get the fries and the drinks and everything else that goes with it, and that'll cost you 25. And you'll be getting 3 triple cheeseburgers with fries and drinks each.
Yep.
so 15, did you say?
15 for a triple cheeseburger on its own.
Bloody pens. Right?
5 new yen for a triple cheeseburger on its own. That's the price of one.
With a drink and fries.
And the drink and the fries is 8, and you'll need 3 of those.
And a happy
Oh
meal.
God.
So you could probably take 1 meal and a couple of extra burgers.
I'll just call it.
I have
25,
been-
make it easy.
Grazing all day, but whatever I save on burgers now, I'm fucking stocking up on high energy protein bars and Monster energy drinks. At one point, I'm loading my coat up like, you know, your stereotypical on the street dodgy geezer selling watches from the inside of his coat. It's like that, except it's food, drinks, beef jerky, fucking everything.
Pringles.
So high energy
Yeah.
bars are a new yen each. High energy drinks are 2 new yen each. Decide how many you want to put in your coat and cross that money off.
That's
Okay.
So go via the stuffer shack, get a load of food, and you can eat it while you're waiting for the bus. And
They're stuffing our faces with burgers at the bus stop.
very much.
We're real class acts here, guys.
In between mouthfuls, lifting, like hiding my blue face. Mask up, hiding blue face. Right, guys, when we're on the bus, can you just not talk to me? Just leave me alone.
How rude.
It's not rude. I just need to chill.
Fair enough.
I've spent 2 quantum, so I want my quantum back.
okay, the bus turns up on time. Thank goodness. It's normally very good like that. And so you start the long journey. Around the houses, it goes to the north of Redmond, then it goes across, and then it enters into the main downtown Seattle from the north, goes past the University District, and eventually eventually, after many, many, many stops and lots of weird and ugly denizens getting off and getting on, you arrive in downtown Seattle. It's Thursday night, so it's not jam-packed, but at the same time, it's not dead. It is a city that never sleeps, so there's plenty of lively nightlife going on. And the bus stop isn't too far away from the Grand Sheraton Hotel. It is 15 stories high. It's set in its own little grounds. It looks incredibly posh. There's a little fountain outside. It is definitely where people with a little bit of money come to stay in Seattle.
Okay.
Do we have time to scout round before the meeting? I'm guessing.
Plenty of time. It's you'll get there. You took the 9:30 bus, so it'll be about 11:15 by the time you stood outside the Grand Sheraton. You don't have to be in there until 12, so you can scout it if you want, or you can just wait.
I will scout.
Okay.
Scout. Apart from anything, guys, you don't want to walk in there too early. The bloke might be busy with other business. He wants to meet at midnight. You're there, 5 to, visible, no earlier. But that's why we came so early. We've got plenty of time. I'm going to scout around as well and look for certain locations.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just going to stay where outside
Right.
Sheraton wait. While you
How
two
much
go
time
off.
do we have to scout exactly? And is this going to be 2 scenes or 1 scene from the scouting to going inside?
It depends on how much you do. You've got about 3/4 of an hour.
So
You
two
get off the
s-
bus at 11:15. Well, you get off the bus slightly before that, and you walk there. You get outside the Sheraton at 11:15. You've got to be inside, or where you got to find him by 12.
And
Okay.
Bookworm, are you staying with me?
Yes. I bet I had. Yeah.
My scouting
Yeah,
will
thanks,
be
mate.
looking for quiet spots out of the way. I'm looking for cameras. I will just do a stroll round and pretend I'm looking at scenery, and then do a kind of look around for safe spots to teleport to if necessary. Potential camera problems and stuff like that.
Okay, so directly outside the Grand Sheraton, there are plenty of cameras.
Yeah.
This is a high-class hotel. There is a driveway where limousines can park up and disgorge passengers. There's a doorman at the door. There's a car park with a lot of very expensive cars parked in it. There are security guards walking around the car park at regular intervals. You can see a number of cameras.
Across the street away from the hotel, is there alleyways and stuff?
It takes you've got to go at least another block away from the Grand Sheraton before there's an alleyway. But you can, on an extended walk around, you find a block and a half away from the Sheraton there is an alleyway with a couple of dumpsters in it and a fire escape that goes to a building that is, as I say, a block and a half away from the Sheraton.
Okay, I'm going to pick the safest alleyway, and I am going to internal compass myself to that location.
Okay.
Funnily
Just
enough,
get my
I was going to do
bearings.
exactly the fucking same,
Yeah,
not walking with her.
that's all
I'd try and use Streetwise to get to a dark and shady and quiet location quicker, that's shorter distance than a block and a half away, but I'm not counting on it. I just don't think it'd be good looking for 2 people looking shifty, nosing around.
right. All right, both of you make me a Streetwise roll, please. So that's Streetwise manipulation.
Streetwise, not perception.
Well, you can either use awareness or Streetwise, whichever's highest.
I'm going to use my perception, please.
I'd be doing the same.
Ha! 4.
4 successes. Okay.
It would have been higher, but it's 2.
Okay. So Magpie, you found one about a block and a half away. A grade, you found one about a block away. You still got to go a full block away, but yes, you can find another different alleyway where it's fairly quiet and there's no cameras around.
I know where the bus stop
Mentally
is.
memorizing it, making sure I know it's imprinted in my mind, and also firmly fucking metadataing it with for emergency use only.
Fair enough.
And then make damn sure I'm back in front at 10-2.
All right. Cass and Bookworm, are you doing anything other than just sort of loitering around outside and watching you all go by?
Just watching.
Yeah,
people
just
coming.
keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
Okay. A cop car drives past the Grand Sheraton at least once every 20 minutes.
Right.
Just patrols.
Okay.
So
This
don't look
place is
shifty.
Quite heavily policed is this area as well. Okay. You're a very
Okay.
short cab ride from where everything happens in downtown Seattle. It is a very good place location-wise. But consequently, the Sheraton Hotel will obviously pay the police extra bucks to patrol here more regularly. Because all the police are private companies, so you can actually pay for them to get more patrols.
Lone Star, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lone Star at the moment has got the contract.
Are there any coffee shops or anything just across so I can look like I'm actually doing something rather than loitering?
Yeah, you can find a coffee shop within visual range.
Yeah, I'll just say I'm going to run over and grab us both a coffee and
Look at the
run
menu
back.
and go, ooh.
Yeah, a coffee that much?
yen
Ooh,
for a coffee.
yeah.
It's a grand mochaccino latte with extra sprinkles, but it's about 12 new yen for a cup of coffee.
Can I have a small black Americano with one less shot than normal?
Oh, you mean a glass of water?
Yeah,
They'll
pretty
charge you
much.
4 new yen for a glass of water.
Oh dear, fucking god. Can I borrow some money to be able to breathe? Okay, now.
You didn't ask that while we were still there.
No, that's right.
I'll go get a coffee. No, I won't get a coffee.
Yeah, that's what basically what happens.
You say
I go-
say to Cass, "I'll go get you coffee." Come back, Cass is like, "Where's the coffee?"
yeah. It costs more money than I have for one coffee. I might be broke.
So yes,
Fuck's
you
sake.
kick your heels and wait. And at 10-2, or approximately 10-2 or thereabouts, both A-Grade and Magpie will turn up from different directions. And so you can enter the hotel if you wish.
As we enter, I am spending 3 quantum point, and I am putting on my high-end electromagnetic scan
Okay. All
for
right.
the scene.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
All right.
My character's very bland, you know. It's just...
Oh dear.
So what are you wearing? Have you made any sort of effort to look like you belong in a downtown?
I look
Grand Sheraton
good.
hotel?
I
You
look
do?
good.
Yeah, you've got new clothes. What's
I
everybody else
look like
wearing?
shit.
Cassie, you just wearing a string vest and a pair of old dirty jeans? Or
No,
have you,
no. I wear what I wear on the door of
Okay.
so sort of like
I-
black,
A shirt and
black,
trousers.
black suit sort of thing.
Okay.
White shirt, black tie. black
I
suit.
may look a little bit out of place. I'm not going to lie, I don't think I've got the money to do much else.
Oh god, this isn't the sort of place where you have to take your mask off, is it?
No, this place caters for rich, eccentric people.
Okay.
If you
Oh,
took
dear
it with a donkey
God.
over your shoulders, they wouldn't question it. As long as you're not brandishing a firearm.
Does this mean I'm going to get away with it as looking chic?
Shabby chic. Well, shabby.
No,
Trash chic.
you might be there as somebody's plaything.
Just walking like we're supposed to be here. And
That's
we
it,
are.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The one thing you can say for A-Grade's big, long fuck off trench coat. It does look good when he buttons it up. He can blag in anywhere. It looks smart. Underneath, it looks like a total slob when it's done up.
Although I mean, I do
Like a
have
dog's
the
dinner when
points.
he opens it up.
Yes, yeah, I do have the points in disguise to look the part, I suppose.
Well,
Could have
in
made
that
the
case-
effort.
You'd had,
Do you mean-
you'd
If you
had
spent the
time
time-
to-
I can do a prepared roll if you want.
Well, you can try and make do with what you've got at the moment. You did know you were going to the Grand Sheraton Hotel.
No, do you want me to roll on that? Cross my fingers.
Yeah,
What, you nipping in the bud?
roll and cross your fingers, but
You did?
You did know.
You did know.
We did tell you.
Two successes.
okay. You made the best of a bad job.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
You run your fingers through your hair and you know,
Oh dear.
cleaned off the freshest of the bird poo and all of that. So yeah, you're not doing too
Smooth.
badly.
Smooth.
So yes, you can walk up to the door of the Sheraton. The doorman gives you a bit of a look, but nevertheless, he opens the door and lets you in. And it's a huge foyer. There's a series of elevators off to the right. There's a reception desk on the left. Just beyond, you can see a bar area. There's leather chairs in the foyer. It all looks very, very
I
nice.
am
and
scanning
there is-
all the potential humans for cyberware.
There are
All of them.
a lot of people with cyberware in here.
I'm looking for specific type of cyberware.
What specific types of cyberware are you looking for?
Well, you know, stuff that makes you stronger, skin dermal suits.
There's not a lot of that sort of stuff. A lot of it's more headwear and cyber eyes and ears.
Awesome.
So the person behind the desk, for example, has got cyber eyes, cyber ears, and there's definitely some headwear going on. But to you, it's just an opaque box somewhere in the break vicinity. You
The
don't know
door
exactly
people?
what it is. Door person probably has cyber ears, but they're made to look normal. So that's quite expensive, made to look normal.
But no arms and no legs. And
No one around here at the moment looks like they've got arms and legs. There's a few visitors wandering around. It's midnight, so it's gone a bit quiet. But even so, there are a couple of people reading newspapers. Well, I say newspapers, they're news tablets. And some of them will have headwear as well.
That's good.
Mm.
That's good to know.
So as you go in, obviously the lady behind reception will catch your eye. Hello, can I help you? Welcome to the Grand Sheraton Hotel.
Over.
I was open to slide straight past her and go to the bar. But if she's caught her eyes, go up to her and politely say, yes, we have an appointment with Radar
Mr.
at
Radar.
midnight.
Yes. Your name, please. Is this?
You'll know me as A-Grade.
Great. Oh, yes. I understand. This is the yes. Mr. Crown, is it?
Yes.
Excellent. In that case, and she goes behind you, and she pulls off a key, and she says, "Mr. Radar has currently resides in the top floor. He's had the whole of the top floor. So this key will take you to elevator number 3. It will go straight up to the top floor. It's his private elevator."
Wow.
Thank you so much, my dear. You've been most helpful.
As we walk away, I'm going to lean in very close to A-Grade and go, you need to find another name.
Mr. Crown from now on. Go to private elevator number 3 that is only available to people with the key and advance permission.
Yes. So you put the key in. There's no button to call the elevator, but there's a key. So you put the key in, and the elevator pings and starts to come down. From the 15th floor, you can read the little digital display. It gets to the bottom and it opens up, and it's very nice inside here. There's gentle music piping through. Girl from Ipanema.
Oh, you brought this back. Brilliant.
Do I know?
and-
Do I notice anything odd, perhaps, with my abilities? With my basic abilities to be mega perceptive and all that shit.
No, not at the moment. It's
Okay.
it all looks above board. It all looks like somebody's paid a lot of money for this sort of stuff.
I'm guessing once we're in the elevator, I can't look through the elevator.
You possibly can. It's not like it's going to be lead lined or anything like that.
No.
It's mirrored. It looks very nice inside. There's a brass rail.
Is it mirrored? I wouldn't know.
And
Fuck's
yeah,
sake.
when you get in, again, there isn't a bank of 15 buttons. There's just the keyhole again. So you put the key in the keyhole, and the door's closed, and it starts going up.
Ooh,
So yes, you ride the express elevator. It only takes a few seconds to go up 15 floors. It's quite fast, and it gets to the top, and it pings, and the doors open, and you're in a like an anteroom. It's half corridor, half room. It's wider than a corridor, narrower than an average size room. There's a little wooden stand with a vase and some flowers. There's a little side desk with some writing equipment on it and a chair. And then at the far end, which is about 30 feet away, there looks to be the main door to these set of apartments. As the doors open, you will notice stood in that room, outside the main door, are 4 rather nattily dressed orcs. Let me pull up a picture. And then I will share my screen. I'll share the correct screen this time, and I'll press the correct buttons. Give me a moment. Share my screen.
Does anybody else speak or Zed? Hey, good stuff.
So yes, they're the guy at the front is wearing a pinstripe suit. He's smoking a cigar, and by the smell of it, sorry, there we go.
There we
Sorry,
go.
I forgot to press the button again. And by the smell of it, it's real tobacco.
Ooh.
This is expensive. And he looks around at the other orcs, and he nudges the one nearest to him, and they all see you coming out of the door. A couple of them have sat down, and they all stand up. And the one at the front approaches you, and he's smiling.
Have we lost James?
No,
Oh, just your picture.
He just disappears.
He's invisible.
it's doing that silly bastard thing again.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho. Now, yous people look very lost. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Barricade, but you chummers can call me Mr. Barricade. This year's Junkyard, Tank, and Sledge. It's just so as you can mention our names when you're telling this story later. You know, once you've got out of hospital.
In Orcish, I'll say we're expected.
By expected by you. Right, he will drop into Orcish, so if you don't understand him, all you're getting is some Orcish hard syllables and consonants. It sounds a little bit like Klingon to your untrained ear. So who can speak Orcish?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 of you. All right.
It's
So
all Greek to me.
Magpie says something quite guttural, and it almost sounds rude. But the guy at the front says, "Oh yeah," in Orcish. "Oh yeah, expected by who?"
I'm presuming your
Can-
boss,
can I-
Radar.
Can I ask a question? Can I recognise what region he's from with my linguistic skills? And to be, I want to be able to respond to him in his local dialect, basically.
He's downtown.
They don't really have a local dialect to orcs.
Are
do
you
they?
sure? There's going to be dialects for every race.
It's a new language.
Has every
It is
race
a
has
new
dialects.
language. It is
Okay,
a
that's
new
fair enough.
language.
All right, fair enough.
But if anything, he's definitely a downtown orc.
Okay, he's local boy. Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
local boy.
Just need to go to the toilet. 1 sec.
I'm going to let you take the lead with speaking because you've started speaking, but I will jump in if you don't say something appropriate.
Well, I have replied to something.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Sorry. Carry on.
So you'll
I
have
wanted to find out what happened.
Repeat her.
Well, I'm presuming we were expected by your boss, Radar.
Oh,
Of course,
yeah.
Radar, everyone will hear Radar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And who are you?
We're the crew Mr. Sunshine has sent.
Puts his hand in his pocket and he pulls out a little personal, little electronic personal assistant, like a little pad, and he taps on it. He goes, how can I know you are who you say you are? I mean, look at you. Scum like you should go back to
Pull
the
out my
barons.
token.
Let's have a look. Okay, make me a probably a subterfuge roll. Oh no, it's just
No,
a
it's
true
not
roll.
subterfuge.
No
That's his
subterfuge, it's true.
that's his
Yeah,
token.
that's his
It's
token.
absolutely
I'll have a
true.
look at it. Huh. All right then. Well, girly, you can go through, but the rest of these ugly bastards can't.
If they can't, I don't, and your boss will be upset.
My boss said nobody's to come through here unless they can prove who they says they are. And at the moment, you're the only one that can prove who they says they are.
Let me put this a simple way. I've got your names. I know I can get out of here alive. I know I can get back to Mr. Sunshine. I know every single injury you've had and everything inside your body right now. And I will give Mr. Sunshine every piece of information.
All right, make me a medicine roll, please.
This is all still in Orcish, isn't it?
It is
Yeah.
at the moment. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
although-
getting tense.
yeah, Magpie definitely got up in Barricade's face then.
Has anybody else still got that black and white picture for Lawson's video feed?
3!
Oh, sorry.
I've still got
That
it.
one.
Yeah, I'm still looking at it. Yeah.
All right.
You have to switch to it if you're on your mobile.
So what have I missed? What's happening? What's occurring?
It's all been in troll at the moment.
Orcish.
Orcish, sorry. Magpie pulled out some sort of, looked like a cross between a
A coin with a sun on it.
and a casino chip,
Oh, wait a minute, no. Oh, no, that's not right.
which Barricade had a look at and said something and gave her back the token. And then Magpie just sort of got up in his face a little bit, and it sounded like she was threatening him. But you don't understand Orcish, so you're not sure.
No. Okay.
In
okay,
Orzet.
one
In Orzet.
second, one
Oh, go-
second.
Yeah.
So Tank, the one with the flat top and the pierced nose, he's had a broken arm in the past. And Sledge, who is the guy with the other flat top without the sunglasses, he's had a broken leg in the past.
Right.
His
Oh,
bones
man,
are
broke. Sledge.
I take it.
Hammer.
Am I the
What was
only,
that? Sorry, what?
Am I the only one that can notice that, or is?
No, this
You
is
can't
No,
my.
you can't see anything.
She's using her X-ray vision.
Yeah, no,
So-
but I've got a skill.
You have
that
to
can
spend the
see.
quantum to use it.
Okay.
So Tank used to have a broken arm, and Sledge used to have a broken leg.
Yeah.
All right, go on. What were you going to say in Orcish, Bookworm?
I was going to say, gentlemen, we're really glad to be here because we were invited. Why won't you let us see your boss?
Because I need to know you are who you say you are.
We came together because we had the token to say we were together. You should surely have known that we were going to arrive as a
I put
group.
my hand out expecting to get the
Or-
token back as well.
Yeah. Or has your boss not told you that much?
He said, I've got to be careful, and my boss pays good money for me to be careful. So
Your
I'm
boss
being
is very
careful.
wise. Your boss is very wise. As are you. We came together as your boss requested. I'm sure you wouldn't want to upset him because of his wisdom.
All right, so you can make me a subterfuge roll then, please.
Elijah. That's one of them. Oh, God. Cross your fingers, everyone. 2 successes.
Okay. Give me a sec. God knows where that went. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Only one token between the 4 of you, eh?
Security.
That's how it was sent.
Mr. Sunshine doesn't give out multiple tokens on a job.
Stay there. He taps a number. His personal assistant is obviously a phone as well. He switches to English. He goes, hello, Mr. Radar. Yeah, those people are here. No, they don't look convincing at all. They've only
Neither
got
does
one.
your mate's broken arm and broken leg.
Sledge goes, huh? And the one at the back goes, yeah,
Amazing.
they've got a token. They've mentioned Mr. Sunshine's name. Yeah, all right then. Okay. Whatever you say, Mr. Radar. Go on then. You can go through.
Thank you, Mr. Barricade.
And the 3 orcs behind him step to the side so you can get to the door. The barricade doesn't move. So to get to the door, you've got to go around him.
Yeah.
Fucking
Slowly but
dominance
surely.
games.
Slowly
His
but
name
surely.
is going in the book.
Okay.
What, are we taking bets against him?
He's just going on a shit list. Level 1.
Oh, okay.
My level 1
Cool.
shit.
As we walk past, I am going to make a point of looking directly at where the broken arm was and where the broken leg was.
Okay. All right.
I thought he was going to kick off then.
Yeah. Ready.
No, I'm just pretending I've got cyberware.
Yeah. Good shout.
Okay. So they let you go into the room and you enter the room. It is a penthouse. This is a drawing room part of the penthouse. There is a large desk. Sat behind the large desk is a very well-dressed dwarf. Those of you who got 2 successes on your streetwise earlier will recognise him from the TV. This is Mr. Radar.
Right.
Come in, ladies and gentlemen. Come in. Take a seat, please.
I will stand.
Um,
I won't say that. I will just stand at one side of whatever couch is there for the meeting.
his skin colour might best be described as death white. His clothes are purple satin, trimmed with white and black lace on his sleeves, on his cuffs. Once you have... So who's sitting, who's standing?
I'm going to take a seat.
I'm sitting.
Looking
I'll
for
sit.
any refreshments.
Okay. Drinks?
Yes,
He
please.
will
Yes.
stand up and go to a drinks cabinet. He will pull out a bottle of red wine and 4 glasses, cut crystal, and he'll put them down. He'll open the wine, give it a little sniff.
None for me, thank you.
Very well. Pours 3 glasses.
I'll have it.
Pours 4 glasses. And he passes the drinks out. He'll then open the mini bar and pull out a silver platter that he puts on the table near where you're sat. On top of it are what looks to be little nibbles. They look to be small crackers with, well, the closest thing you've ever seen to this is meat paste, soy meat paste, and something with little black balls on it. Yes, you are not familiar with what he's put in front of you, but they do look to be little finger nibbles.
Okay.
And then he pulls out another tray and he puts that down, and there is the unmistakable shape and colour of pieces of soy chocolate. And he says, help yourselves.
I'm going to clock. Is he eating or drinking anything?
He'll pour some of the wine for himself, and he'll get a piece of the soy chocolate and he'll pop it into his mouth. He says, this is a particularly good year. This is the 52. It is rather nice. Admittedly, it's not a 48. I couldn't get hold of one at the moment, but I hope your palates will excuse my rudeness.
I've got to do an emergency wee out of character. Excuse me.
Emergency wee.
It's his age, bless him.
So is anybody going to try some drink or food or drink?
Yeah, I'm going to grab a bit of chocolate and
okay.
Obviously the wine I'm going to have.
Right. So being who you are, Cass, I'm assuming you'll try a little bit of the wine first.
Yeah.
This is not soy alcohol. This is not fake. This is the real thing. This is the tastiest drink you've ever had. It might not be to your palate exactly, but my God, you can tell the difference. Mm-hmm. This stuff is as smooth as velvet, and it is really nice. And then you go over. So there's the one with the savoury treats on it, or the one with the sweet treats on it, which you're going to go for. Sweets. Yeah. Okay. Bit of soy chocolate, and then your mouth explodes with pleasure. This is not soy chocolate. This is the real thing. You've never had it before in your life, probably, but this is proper chocolate. This is sugar and milk and cocoa butter, and this is proper Swiss chocolate.
Ooh.
I want to try some of the caviar.
And and as you get close to the savoury treats, this is pate, this is caviar, this is real meat.
Fuck me.
And the chocolate. You see Cass grab one of the chocolates and put it in his mouth, and then his eyes sort of widen, and he looks at you, and he's like, "Oh,
Jesus!"
I'm going to be watching this, going, "Oh God, resist temptation, resist temptation, resist temptation."
You've got to give the guy respect. He's made it, and he doesn't care who knows. Yeah.
I've still got my mask on.
One piece of caviar, one piece of chocolate, and then nurse one glass of wine.
Okay.
You've got to show that you've had some, but you don't want to be taking the piss.
Yeah, it's hard to have one piece of chocolate, though, especially if you've never had it before. This stuff just melts in your mouth. There's no soapy aftertaste.
Does he notice me? Does he notice me filling my pockets?
Well, let's see.
No, just slipping one or two bits into my pocket.
Legerdemain.
So that's legerdemain, is the ability to sort of sneak things. So you've only got a dex of 3, and you don't have a legerdemain. So if you want to try it, you'll start at -1 successes.
Yeah, forget it.
Because you don't.
I'm not going to.
You know you're not very good at it.
No,
he is watching.
I think about it though. I think,
but he doesn't bat an eyelid if you take 1, 2, or 3 of them. But
Yeah, slip them in your pockets is different.
Yeah,
slipping
yeah,
them in your pockets is a little bit
yeah.
different.
I'm not that thick. That I don't want to offend the man, so I don't bother.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Um,
the small person.
I'll do an attempt at a cack-handed complimenting character. It's like, you set a fine table, sir.
well, thank you very much. To business then.
To business.
I represent parties looking to acquire some property. It is a literary work by Aaron the Scribe. It is to be published by Sylvan Information in the near future. My employers do not wish that work to see the light of day, but they cannot afford to be implicated in any theft, and that's where you come in, my friends. My contacts report that you may be the finest shadowrunners in this sprawling city.
Well, you know, what can I say?
The mission I offer has two objectives. The first is to penetrate the Sylvan offices here in the city and get Aaron's manuscript. Being a bit archaic, Aaron has written the manuscript by hand, so it will be easy to identify. Second, you must penetrate the Sylvan computer mainframe and leave behind a virus in the data store that contains the electronic copies of the book. It is a simple viral program, and he holds up a little sort of thumb drive.
I'll hold out my hand.
One moment, please. And once activated, it will wipe out all the information as well as plant some red herrings for anyone who may try and do some investigation. Time is of the essence, so if you agree, you only have 1 week to accomplish this run. Payment will be 5,000 new yen each upon acceptance and 5,000 new yen each upon delivery. I will add an additional 2,000 new yen bonus as compensation for leaving the place intact and getting in and out quietly and without anybody knowing. Are there any questions?
Can you tell me more about the way that this virus works? Is it a plug and play inserted into the correct socket, or does the mainframe need to be hacked by a decker?
It is simplicity itself. Just need to find one of the main terminals that is connected to the main SAN of the mainframe, plug it in, wait for the red light to go green, pull it out and take it back with you. Return it to me.
Wow.
Do you have the usual information packet? I assume nothing electronic. Hard copy can always be burned.
Information packet?
More details. What is the name of this manuscript?
Oh, the name of the manuscript.
The book, the work of literature.
Yes, certainly. I will tell you what that is as soon as Lawson finds it. Apologies.
That's okay. I'm ad-libbing as if I know what a fucking fixer actually does.
The book is called Mankind Revealed.
Would it be presumptuous to ask if you had a sample of the handwriting so we can be 100% sure we have the correct manuscript?
I don't think many people actually write these days.
No. Not by hand.
I don't have a sample myself, but I'm sure if you troll the net, you might be able to find something. He does traditionally write a lot of things in his own handwriting. I do believe it is terrible as well.
I understand.
But it is a book.
Yeah.
It is a manuscript. It will be a thick wedge of papers held together by some sort of binding.
Blimey.
But that must be returned to me, as must the drive that you have as well. And at this point, if you accept... say yes or no.
Yeah.
Guys, we have to.
No. We don't have to be They're desperate, though. We can at least play it cool.
I will accept even if my comrades won't.
Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, we accept. Yeah, absolutely, we accept.
Yeah.
Pass the drive to Magpie. You were holding your hand out for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Slip it into a pocket.
You have a week. I will need you to return here within 1 week. Let's say midnight next Thursday. I will need a copy of the manuscript and the thumb drive returned to me. I can pay you all 5,000 yen now, 5,000 yen on completion, and then in a couple of days, once I've found out that everything has gone well, I will put another 2,000 new yen each into your bank accounts, or you can come back here and claim a cred stick if you want. Now, would you like this payment in cash or cred?
Oh,
Yelm unloads a huge wad of cash and a handful of cred sticks.
I'll stick on cred, please.
Cash, please.
500 cred, 2k cash.
No, it's 5,000 each up front and 5,000 each on delivery.
Right. 500 cred, the rest in cash, please.
So don't forget to mark this down. Cash, you get a 5,000 cred stick. He dials something into one of the cred sticks, pulls out his own personal one, taps them together. He hands you 500 on a cred stick and 4.5 grand in cash.
Cash.
There you go, young man.
Oh, that's amazing.
Young lady.
Cash, please.
There you go. And he puts the rest of the cash
Inside pocket.
in his drawer. It's in non-sequential 50 new yen bills.
$50 new yen's more than I've ever had in my life.
I'm going to smack him round the back of the
You've
head.
got 100 of them now. Now,
Ow!
Show some decorum.
I do not have to say, and your bonuses ride on it, discretion at all times. I need this to go off quietly and without a hitch. There are to be no witnesses and, if possible, no fatalities. But no witnesses is more important.
Understand.
Discreet.
I'll just
Discreet.
nod.
Yeah.
Very well. You're welcome to have some more food if you wish. But other than that, I think our business is concluded for now.
I'm not going to be able to resist taking one more piece of fucking real chocolate on my way out.
Yeah, this time I will take a couple of pieces and I'll put them in my pocket on the way out.
I will resist, even though I already know what it tastes like.
Bookworm, are you helping yourself to any more nibbles before you leave?
I might have another glass of wine if there's one going.
There you go. He'll offer to top up anyone's glass. Cass, you've finished those two already. Would you like another one? There you go.
Absolutely.
If you don't mind, yeah. just to be civil.
Of course. I hope my boys weren't too rude. I just had to make sure that you were who you say you were. Can't be too careful now these days. I'm sure.
No. And it's never too early to test prospective client employees, is it?
I mean, if you'd all of a sudden started drawing weapons and threatened violence and things, then that door would have stayed locked.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So,
Note to self: learn Orcish.
I am hoping that you will do well, and I'm hoping that. I will give you my number.
Yes.
He will take out a business card, and he'll write a number on the back. There's a number on the front, but he writes a number on the back, and he says, "Here's the one that I've written down. Call me anytime, day or night. Tell Mr. Barricade, who will be answering that phone. I will make sure that he puts you through straight away."
I'll do the same. My card is not nearly as nice as his. and it is literally a blank piece of paper that I write the number for my office on.
Okay.
And it's like, that's likely to be the number that we're calling from so that you can get it recognised by your security system.
Very well. The code on the front actually is 555 radar.
That's
But
the one on the adverts.
back, yeah, but the one on the back is a different number.
Yeah. 555, fuck you. What have we done here, gentlemen, ladies?
I'm just going to pull you to one side, A grade.
Hmm?
See, that's a lot of Wonga we've just been passed on there.
Yes,
Actually,
it
you're
is.
leaving first.
Sorry? Yeah, I thought we were.
Yeah,
Leaving.
you're leaving now.
Yeah,
Good.
as,
Okay.
as we're
Go
leaving.
past the orcs
But I'm having a quick word with A grade as we're walking
in the
past.
elevator.
Possibly, yeah.
You're saying it's a lot of Wonga.
It's a lot of Wonga, but and we're getting this without Mr. Sunshine getting a cut.
Yeah. That's the bit that's, I don't think, very final. I don't know how much he's
If
getting.
this is in the elevator and I can hear him, he says, "If you think Mr. Sunshine hasn't already taken his cut, you're more stupid than I thought you were."
Well, I'll just be careful in what you're spending.
Wait, you're paying for our cut?
No,
Oh, sorry, no.
no. I'm
No,
just
this is how
saying,
business-
people, that Mr. Sunshine might be wanting a little bit of this as well. So don't go
I
spending
think
it all
you'll
at once.
probably find that Radar has already paid Mr. Sunshine for his services.
Listen, darling, we
send
don't know
us-
that. We don't know that, and it's always good. Okay, I'm just saying. Just saying.
It's always worth
he's
being cautious.
if he's already been paid, sweet, not a problem. But I don't want to be caught short. Not to Mr. Sunshine.
No.
Understandable, but
That-
you need to understand how he does work. And Magpie's the expert on that.
That's fine.
To be honest, A grade, you would know that fixes charge each other finder's fees, and what the Shadowrunner deals with Mr. Johnson is between the Shadowrunner and Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, see, but we've never been Shadowrunners, so
No, that's true, but at the same time,
A grade and Magpie
A
do.
grade. A grade is will know. Wait a minute. A grade. Right. Yes. Obviously, you'll have been in a few business deals, and you'll know that fixers charge each other finders fees, and so Mr. Sunshine, like you, will have been paid a little bit up front, and he will be paid the majority of it if you do the job well. So again, what Mr. Sunshine gets depends on how well you perform.
don't go upsetting Mr. Sunshine. That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying not to talk about stuff whilst we're still in the elevator that is undoubtedly bugged.
It's fine.
People.
I was saying it quietly.
In the elevator that's bugged.
In
Yeah,
the
sure.
bugged elevator, but you
Da, 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 da.
know.
And so yes,
Everyone
make
sing
your
along.
way out of the Grand Sheraton. The
Yes.
doorman holds the door open for you as you leave. He tips his hat. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
David.
I'm going to go back to that coffee shop and buy a coffee now.
I'm thinking, could I fit a bed
And
in
I'm
that
going to leave a
elevator?
tip.
I might
Well,
come back and live in
just
that
one
elevator.
moment, DK.
No?
They will take cred in the cafe shop.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
penis.
you can use cash.
Oh, actually, I have enough creds. I've just got just enough creds. And I don't have to worry about spending them all. So, yes,
You
I can
use
do
your
that.
cred up.
I use all the remaining creds. That's it.
What was going to last you a week, you now blow it on a single fucking coffee.
Done. Oh, coffee.
And again,
Yes.
a block away from the Sheraton Hotel, this is real coffee. This is not soy coffee. This is the
Oh,
proper stuff.
heaven.
Is it
Bloody
safe to
hell.
assume that the average bloody Starbucks does not have white noise generators in their booths?
Yes, it's safe to say that. You would have to go to a place that you'll have to either pay to rent, or you'll have to go all the way back to the Rose and Crown, where
Yeah, gotcha.
When we're away and we're on the streets, I will lean in and say, "Does anybody want an express route home?"
Well,
I can help.
potentially.
We either get the bus home or we the express route.
It's probably best we stick to our normal way of behaving.
Yeah, I vote.
Wouldn't-
I vote the bus.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the arse, but I think you're right. Are we going back to the Rose and Crown? Because I think I need to talk under some private conditions.
And we need to come up with a plan.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm just going to quickly log off and back on to the chat because it's all gone very glitchy audio-wise for everybody. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be back on.
Okay.
Okay. It's gone all big again.
There you go. Let's fix it. There we
I
go.
want it. My wish list.
You were all talking through springs. So something happened to my audio.
So yeah, you're right. It would be tempting to just extravagantly use the powers and teleport the fuck back.
I wasn't thinking extravagantly. I was just thinking of nobody seeing us get back and not mugged on the way home.
There's that, and then there's not using your powers where they could be detected.
And
Who's going to detect them?
being mugged would be good XP. So
Little do they know.
I like your style. We're dead. We're so dead if you do that.
That's going in the quote book.
Unfortunately, the XP in this doesn't work like that.
being mugged is good XP. I'll get order me a t-shirt, please.
Okay, so you can sit on the interminably long hour and 3/4, 1 million bus ride back.
Get my quantum back.
Yeah, if you want to sit quietly, you can regenerate any quantum that you've lost, and head back to the Rose and Crown. By this time, it's 1:45 in the morning, or probably about 2-ish. You'll have had to get the 12:30 bus back. So an hour and a quarter after 12:30.
Yeah.
Hour and 3/4 after 12:30 is 2:45, isn't it? Yeah. So it's Thursday night though, so the bar is still open. The bar will stay open quite late on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So at this time, there are a few regulars still in. The lights are still on.
But at the bar, and I've got $6,000. Oh shit!
I will
Make it rain money.
Before we go to the bar, before we enter, I'll just tap and go, "Excuse me, I'm going to alternate. I will see you inside."
Are you taking your shortcut?
Yes.
Right. Get up to a soundproof booth. White noise generated booth.
Yeah. The upstairs is closing down, but A-Grade and Cass, either of you know Titch. You can ask him very nicely if you can sit upstairs for a little bit. And since Titch seems to know where you've gone and what you were doing, he says, "Yeah, all right, boys, no worries." And he'll go up there and he'll switch the lights on one of the booths and he'll switch the power on the white noise generator for you. There's nobody else up on the first floor. First floor English, second floor American.
Yeah.
Cass, would you sneak me a drink, please?
Of course, son. Just go sit down. I'll sort the drinks out.
You're a star, dude. I owe you.
No
Get a round of burgers in while you're down there as well.
Just so you know, it's teleport, dorm down, get changed, put my shadow running clothes to one spot, get magpie clothes on.
Yeah.
Make sure I've got the virus stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that somewhere secure.
Open door, grenade, closed door. Sorry, yeah.
something like that. Then with the 5k cash,
Yeah.
I'm going to walk down.
Beat Starling round the head with it. No.
No, she's not. I'm hoping she's asleep when I ping back. Just tiptoe out. She's not seeing that cash. I'm going to take 500 of it to one side and put it in my little hidey hole, which has got nothing in it because I keep giving it to Starling, and I will put it in there. And the 4.5k is going you know where.
Yeah.
I'll go straight to Mr. Sunshine, and if he's awake, I'll hand it over. If he's not, then I'll be handing it to Tish and going off the tab.
All right. I'll make a note of that.
How big was your fucking tab? 4.5 grand.
You know, I said elves are expensive, and Magpie and Starling went missing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's a good question, actually. I have a thought. It'll come back to me later.
I don't know
to-
exactly how
yeah.
much, but it's more than 15K.
I'll write a note to something important.
Right. As soon as we're all around a booth with the noise generator switched on, it's going to be, Jesus Christ, guys. They think we're Shadowrunners who can do a major level job.
We're fucked.
We're not fucked. We're not fucked. We just need to know what we're doing and practice.
So who
And
knows? Who
to do the job, I honestly think we need to know what everybody else can do, else how can we plan?
I did ask earlier.
That's what I'm most worried about.
I did ask earlier. What the fuck do we know? What can we do? And how do we know we can do it? That's the thing I don't get.
Well, I still feel like I'm developing, so I'm uncertain of my full capabilities, but I know I can teleport and I know I can take people with me. So I know I've got a way inside, and I can see through walls.
And I can do kung fu.
Is that all, dude?
No, I'm a martial arts expert, absolutely, and melee expert. Plus, when danger happens, when in a situation, time slows for me.
Now, the thing that's worrying me is
so if there's a big orc or troll or whatever in front of us, it'll all slow down and I'll be able to see exactly where his weak spots are.
Nice.
And exploit them, and basically, gives me the advantage in the fight.
Can I ask a question of how warp actually works, Lors?
Yeah.
So is it like Portal? I'm. If I create the warp and it's in front of me, I've got an external. It's two-way, obviously, but
It's two-way.
Yeah, but it's like Portal. Yeah. It's okay.
You decide where your one is and where the other one is.
Okay, so I'm going to go watch this.
So the mechanics are very similar to teleport.
we're in the bar at the moment.
Oh, I thought we were in a private room.
Yeah, in the bar.
But
You're on the first floor bar.
It's a booth. It's a soundproof booth.
I'll wait to in fact, I'll show you guys when we're in private.
So is it like a blue portal and then an orange one, and you can go between them? Yeah, like
Pretty much.
like portal.
It's any colour he wants it to be honest. Your powers develop how you see your character. So you could have a vibrant tartan portal.
But it's like I'm talking about the video game.
But
Rainbow coloured.
Yeah, blue.
in Warp, you can see the other side. So if you can actually see where you're going, so you could open the portal, decide that's not safe.
So it's exactly the same as
exactly.
It's exactly the same as the game portal.
But pressure doesn't go through.
Yes,
so
I saw that in the notes.
So, for example, you did a portal underwater, you'd have to push someone under and close the portal to, or if you had the range, you can portal them up into space and push them through.
And they'd go instant hard vacuum and be dead. I get it. Yeah. I know. I have all this planned in my mind already.
And it's two-way, so somebody at the far end can step through to you.
Great for jailbreaks.
Great for jailbreaks.
So if it really goes to shit, the only person that can't get out via some weird power is Cass.
Yeah,
But both
pretty
me and
much.
Magpie can take people with us when we
Yes.
teleport.
Yes.
And I've got a 2-meter long tail, so I don't even.
I
have to,
I can
got
open a
further reach.
warp for all of us to go through. Well, you don't know that yet because I haven't shown you. I've said I'm going to show you when
Yeah.
it's quiet.
Would that be particularly tiring to have more people go through it, or is that not a factor?
No, I open a warp and it stays open for what is the duration actually? Is it
It's
fixed?
willpower or your.
It's just
power
a doorway.
rating.
It
It's
just creates a doorway.
it's equivalent to your willpower, I think, or it's your power
The
rating.
duration is special when determining how long. Roll the Nova's willpower. Number of successes indicates how many turns it remains open. Thank you. That's perfect. Got it.
So it
I think
stays
you
open
can
for
burn
at
a
least
willpower
one
to.
turn.
I
To
think
keep it open. Yeah.
I think you can actually burn a willpower to keep it open longer.
Yeah. Yes, you can. So if I've got it open for 3 and I need it open for 4, I can make it stay open for 4, but it's going to hurt a bit until it hurts too
It's
much.
not a permanent willpower. It's just a.
No. It's in the moment. I get it. It's a good mechanic actually. I like that a lot. In an emergency, I can keep it open for that last little fraction.
Just don't roll
that-
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can
Cool.
also,
The only thing that you got.
it's not just for escape.
No.
It can be used to push an enemy through and then close
Exactly.
the portal.
Well, I was thinking more like, yeah, I got some ideas.
All good.
Oh,
So-
it's fucking useful.
So
What
yeah,
else can you do?
Go on, Laws.
all I was going to say is I suggest you all take the character creation document and read very carefully all your powers so you know exactly what
Yeah.
you can do. Because
Yeah.
warp is different if you're in a combat situation. You can only
Yes.
do 100 meters per success. But if you're in
Yes.
a quiet situation, you give yourself a full round to concentrate, i.e.
Yep.
6 seconds, and you're going to somewhere you can open one with no difficulty up to 200 miles away.
Yeah.
Get out.
So yeah, read each of your powers carefully. But
No, Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to show. I have read that one carefully because that's kind of the heart of what I've been looking at. I know that I can do something else, and I know I can move stuff.
With your mind?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean I can pick it up with my hands. Obviously, you twat.
I was assuming you didn't need to tell me explicitly that you could move things with your hands because I saw you do it 2 seconds ago when you picked up your fucking drink. Kind of assuming that since I just saw you do it.
So we could potentially get close. I could probably get eyes on a location to get inside of. If I take Bookworm through with me, and he can do what he says he does, he can portal back so everyone can come through.
You got it.
So this might be useful.
So we can chain commands. You're dead right. You can take us somewhere. I can let everyone else through because I now know the 2 locations.
Yeah.
Can anybody else go invisible?
Not yet.
Who knows?
And Lawson, can I check something from the rules? It implies, but it doesn't explicitly state, that you can have a psychic link with more than one person.
Yeah, but you can only talk to one person at a time. If you buy the extra, you can talk to one more person per extra you buy. So the maximum you can do is take it up to level 3.
Extra link.
Yeah. And then you can talk to 3 people at the same time. But if you've only got Psychic Link, yes, you could connect to everyone. It will cost you 5 Quantum Pool, at least 10 minutes to half an hour to connect.
Yeah.
And then if you've got the permanent connection, you cannot read their minds. Both of you can initiate a contact. Both of you can refuse the contact.
Yeah, But what he was asking is that you can set up psychic links with more than one person, but what you have to do is you'd have to cut one person off and then talk to another person, and then cut them off and talk to a different person. You can't do party chat.
So I can't do party chat, but I could install a link and therefore have beyond line of sight telepathy.
Yes.
Yeah, with each
one at a time.
You set up a link with, and each time you do that, it costs you 5 quantum points, but then it's permanently there in like your telephone book.
Fucking hell! I only bought that power for background character reasons. But I'm going to do that with everybody if they agree.
So yeah, I was going to ask about telepathy as well, because it says range line of sight was special. Can I just check on that special? It says, where is it? Where was the bit? I fucking read it a minute ago and I lost it now. It says range is special.
Yeah, because you've got 3 different abilities.
Oh, I see.
Telepathy.
Yeah.
So the different abilities are different things. For example, you can locate a mine. That costs you 2 quantum pull to do. And you can basically find out where in the city someone is just about, depending on his successes. The more successes, the more pinpoint, but it's never pinpoint.
Yeah, I'm with it.
And it's the same with if you want to talk to someone, then you have to be line of sight. If you want to read their mind,
that's what I understood. Yeah. So in fact, I'd demonstrate that to you guys now. I'd be happy to do that I know I can do this.
Are you just talking mentally?
Yeah, I go, guys, I can do this, and I'd have to do it individually, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd go to each person individually and go, I can talk to you, and you don't even have to see my lips move, and that would be my communication to each of them individually.
And that would cost you 6.
Me too.
Yeah, got it.
And
Cass is sitting there going, "No, I can't do it."
I just sit back and switch 1 quantum point and let the boys chatter, and they ignore me. And eventually one of them.
Very good. Very good.
and this might save your life later. I can heal.
I can do the opposite.
Yeah, nobody can hurt anybody.
No.
Leech.
At a distance.
Yeah, that's what telekinesis is.
Hmm? No, I can hit you with my head. Without hitting you with my head, as it were. I ain't going to headbutt you.
You can do
Why don't you
damage
try
via
it now?
telepathy.
Okay, I mean, I can test it.
She asked for it, not me.
I can do a test if you want.
And lastly, if you're up to it, if you're happy with it, I could put a permanent link between us. It'd be just like telepathy, like you just did, but it would work out of line of sight. Still the same rules. We'd both have to accept the connection.
One more thing about Psychic Link, it does take concentration to use it when you're using it. So
that's what I read.
Just be aware that, if you're in a conversation with someone else and you're trying to do the Psychic Link at the same time, it'll get muddled.
But I think the ability to talk mind to mind, even when we can't see each other, it could be a lifesaver. If you're happy, it takes some time and effort, and I've got to really concentrate to do it.
As you don't
but I can
call
get it
me
set
at
up.
stupid times of the day. As long as you keep it to
I
when we're
promise.
on the job.
It'll be a life or death issue.
Yeah, whatever.
If you're in line of sight for regular telepathy, I can see that you're not asleep.
No, what
If we're
I'm
out of line
saying
of
is,
sight.
if we're not on the job,
6.
Exactly. It will be a life or death issue, like I just said. Everyone happy?
Did someone say bacon? What?
No. I said, do you want me to touch your forehead and concentrate or and scowl at you?
I always
If you
imagine
li-
it as forehead
If
to
you
forehead.
like.
Vulcan mind meld!
I'll let someone else go first.
So yeah, I'll be spending 5 quantum points to establish a permanent psychic link with each of them, which can only be operated in turn, and you've got to concentrate, but it's fucking there. if you need it.
Yep.
I'd go for that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Cass, you up for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Magpie, yeah. You've seen
As
us on
long
the
as
other
you
two
don't
first.
abuse it.
Like I already said.
This is going to take 30 minutes to 1.5 hours to do.
Yeah, it's a long old
Personally,
thing.
30 minutes.
Yeah. Each. No, is it each? No, it's all. Yeah. You know.
I think it depends on. For example, when I did it in a previous game, when I still had the Starling character and I did it with her, it took a fucking long time because she's dizzy as fuck. She was willing, but it was just, yeah.
Well, do you want to roll, and how good the roll is determines how quick it goes?
Can do. Yeah.
What would it be?
I'm
Intelligence.
just saying because it's supposed to be 2
Just
a.m. in the
Intelligence plus telepathy power.
morning.
Plus
Perception. Perception plus psychic link.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
the dice pool is perception plus psychic link. So, yeah.
Perception plus psychic link 4.
As long as the person's willing, it will happen, but it might take
Holy
longer with
shit.
some people.
Have you got
3
mega
successes.
perception?
Not yet.
Yeah.
3 successes with UDK. Goes quite smoothly.
Yeah. Very
I
good.
hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
Emergencies only. So Cass. No successes,
Fuck's sake.
but no
That's
failures.
half an hour.
So 5 minutes for Bookworm. It takes the full half hour with Cass. It just takes a while for you to mesh your minds with him. He's
Yeah.
I've got to
obviously-
battle through the drunken haze.
Yeah, and weird thoughts.
Magpie.
Just before you start, I'm going to spend my XP, and I think Lawson knows exactly what I'm going to spend it on.
Trouser
Psychic
presses.
Shield.
Okay, but you are willing for this. It
I
doesn't
am
make any
willing. I am
difference.
willing, but my head is getting fucking paranoid because he can talk to my mind. That guy shit with his ooh magic.
That-
I'm just
that-
going to manifest
Okay,
it.
it won't make any difference to this
No,
one.
no.
Roll
2 successes for Magpie, so it goes quite
2
quick.
successes. Yeah, 10, 15 minutes. So yeah, Cass was the only one that, I mean, connecting to Bookworm was pretty quick. Only
Very
took
sick,
5
man.
minutes. So then Cass, you take half an hour going, it was so easy with Bookworm.
Beginner's luck, it just
Yeah.
happened.
But eventually you're all,
And the second time, it's like
that means you can
the
call-
difficult second album.
Yes, but you can now, A grade can call each one of you separately, or you can call A grade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool as
2-way.
fuck.
Now that we've burnt the
And
quantum to
like a
establish
phone
it, it's
call.
there permanent.
You can feel when somebody's trying to make contact, and you can choose whether or not you want to accept the call. And you can break the link at any time. Not permanently, but you can
Yeah,
just say, right, stop talking, I'm going now.
Hang up.
And just hang
And that's
out,
just cost you 15 quantum pull.
You're going to need to lie
Yeah,
down.
well, I'll come back.
That
then
will
the-
have felt knackering.
I was going to say, and then the orcs attacked.
But that's it now. You don't have to spend any quantum to initiate the link or anything.
But by the time you've finished
That's a nice
doing
little
that,
thing to have in an
it's
emergency.
3 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
And you're going to be shattered, mate.
I'm
Titch,
pissing my phone.
Titch comes up into the first floor and he points at his watch and then he fucks off again. So it looks like the last of the regulars are leaving, so Mr. Sunshine's going to shut up shop soon. But it was just a
Right,
little
I'm going to piss
while.
off home.
I'm just going to twiddle the data stick between my fingers, because I can do that, and say, do you want me to keep hold of this?
Yeah,
We're happy with that.
you've probably got the safest place to sleep.
Right then, we'll leave it there.
What time is it?
10:30.
No,
Yeah,
in
3
game.
a.m.
3
3
a.m.
a.m.
Alright, I'll leave it for another night then. Okay. Yeah. Because there's one ability that I have that I've not tried yet.
Ah.
Yeah.
And I was thinking I might go to the casino.
Jesus Christ.
There's any game open this late, it's going to be a higher stakes game.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow. But you know, Cass doesn't know he's got this ability until later. Maybe when he goes to the casino, he finds out.
Brilliant. Right then. That's it. So
That was amazing.
It's
You
going
can-
to. This is getting interesting. I can see this.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to throw down with
And-
those bloody walks on the door.
And the amount of cash that's being offered and being thrown around, this is not going to be easy.
No,
Yeah, I can tell we're in for some shit.
Yes.
we're in the big league now, but then we've got these weird ass powers. Come on.
It's not going to be an easy run. No.
Yeah. Just remember, look at the price list of the high quality stuff that the high quality shadow runners can afford. And then put it in comparison for how much we're getting paid.
I would also have a look at lifestyles.
100. Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, really? Yes. Oh, God.
That'll give you
Yes,
an
of
idea.
course.
Because a lot
We
of that
are.
sort of stuff is thrown in. So for so much a month, you can get a medium-sized, semi-detached house with all your TVs paid for, your food is already on tap.
They also have
this
like
and that. You get a mobile phone and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So lifestyles are very useful.
they have like safe houses sort of areas where it's like a communal. Normally below a bar, they'll have a safe house that will have a doctor there and this.
Oh, I see,
An
so-
armourer and all kinds of stuff. That's the Shadowrunners, but
Gotcha.
like the game I'm playing at the moment, Shadowrun Returns. That's I get given an apartment in there, so it's like and I got a stash where I can put stuff.
Yeah, the computer game's probably a bit different from the
It was written by.
role-play game.
No,
I know, but
very similar.
it's like Neverwinter Nights is different from playing. You know, it's
Yeah. It's got its own quirks.
But it was based on, yeah, like you say, the game and done by the writers, I think, of the original. So yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it.
Very good, mate.
I'm still fucking pissing myself. Mr. Sunshine says to A grade. All I want to hear is yes, Mr.
Yeah, I know.
Sunshine, and he couldn't
That
even
was
fucking do that.
That was very in character.
I
I like
was
that a lot.
like, I sit there
Exactly.
shitting
Thank you,
myself.
DK. You're the one that realises
Yeah, man.
it's not that it's being bullshit. It's got to have a little bit of independence.
No,
It was
you
like
had
affirmative
my
instead of
sat
yes.
next to you just cringing.
Yeah, totally.
Going,
But it was like my
God.
first interaction. It was just my first interaction was I'm a kid going, yeah, but I've got stuff I got to do, and it was like that. He's like, no, you don't anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. No,
And
no.
we're
Stop,
supposed
stop.
to be professional Shadowrunners, and you're getting all excited over. I've never had this much money before.
Exactly.
He's jumping up and down in the lift on the way down, going, "Yee,
Shut
yee, yee."
up! Shut up!
You see, A grade would have had a bit of experience, but I've been working the bar. I've worked bar nights where the whole top floor's been hired
Well-
out for a deal. And so I've seen how people act and behave and
Course,
pay
yeah.
attention. So that's why I'm standing.
Well, I was going to start being a weirdo about the book, about the manuscript.
Well, you probably will when we get hold of it.
Yeah,
But
you might
yeah,
have to
yeah,
spend
yeah.
some
You might
willpower
have
to get
to,
there.
you might have to stop me.
A grade, you take care of the book.
Fuck that.
He can't hold it. He's got dirty hands. He's been near the ground at some point in his life. I can't let him touch that.
problem is-
look, I've even
Near
got
the
proper.
ground sometime
I-
in his life.
We don't know how big this book is. So
I've got the proper
I'm
gloves
worried
and everything
if
to
it's
hold
so
that.
big that
Give
only
it to
one
me.
of us can take
Give-
it.
I
He's
need to
gonna
hold it near my face.
Give it to Raider. No. Give it to Raider. No.
dear.
This could be a problem.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm really liking how this is panning out. I'm really enjoying how you're introducing everything to us. It's just I've got my notes here of what's happening in my life. I've got my money and my queue and my fucking. I've got my character sheet over here, and I can see the dots I've got to work with. And apart from me rolling that first one completely wrong because I was looking at the wrong thing like an idiot.
See, I kind of had a clue that
I got carried
had
away.
psychic link. And then when you used telepathy on me, Psychic Shield was on my wish list, and I have this thing of I'm saving up, and then if shit happens, I will buy that power. So because he used telepathy, and because you used telepathy, and because then you wanted the connection, she just went manifest Psychic Link, Psychic Shield, because she's defensive.
Makes complete sense. That does.
Right, so I'm going to give you 3 XP each for that session. So you've now got 7 in total when you want it.
Largy.
I know.
I've now got 4 again.
So let me just spend XP, Carl.
Okay.
That's another 3 for you. Save. Bookworm.
So just to confirm, we go to add it to our sheet. We go to the Create Nova sheet to change things. Yeah.
It's the spend XP.
Spend
XP.
Oh, you do it. Oh, I see it. Yes, trait item. Got it. Thank you. Job's a good one.
So you got 4 for your first session on the 7th of the 2nd and 7 on your. I'll send these out for you because I've corrected some things on these anyway. So I will email these out to you. If not tonight, then tomorrow morning. And you've just bought. So Magpie has bought
Psychic Shield.
Quantum Power. It's Quantum Power 1, is it?
Yep. And it's a Psychic Shield. It should be on the list.
Psychic Shield. From 0 to 1 costs 3 points. You've got XP available 8, XP total 11. Oh, God, no, sorry. My apologies.
What?
No, it's me. I gave you 7 XP by accident instead of 3. I was getting all excited. So, yeah. No, there you go. So, you've got XP available 4. Yeah.
So we put it in this spend column of our powers on the XP sheet. Is that right?
Yeah, the spend XP on the you've got the bit with the item sub item, not that bit. It's the when and award that you put it in.
There's a drop down box.
No, I'm talking about putting your XP on the sheet.
Yeah. So if I've got like on the summary table on the right hand side, I've got the spend.
Yeah.
I can. Thank you, dude.
So on the 7th of the 2nd, you got 4 XP. On the 20th, which is today, you got 3 XP. This is Magpies. So I just chose Quantum Power 1.
Got it.
Psychic Shield.
Yeah.
She's going from 0 to 1. So it's costing her 3. Her XP available now is 4 out of an XP total of 7. If I now go to a character sheet, it automatically updates. Oh, it hasn't.
Oh, no.
I will have to sort that out.
I see it. I understand exactly how it works, mate. Thank you so much. That's really cool.
I will have to update that because it's not worked.
Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, let me know if there's a change to be made to this sheet, and I'll need to.
Is it again? Do you got to press enter before it goes across? We had that problem.
No, I have done. I have done. So there's nothing to select on there.
No, it doesn't get any extras, that one.
Okay, you'll have to leave it with me. I'll have to update these and then send them back to you.
Right.
But it should have updated and it hasn't done. So, unfortunately, I can't get rid of that box until I disconnect. But yeah. Ignore me. Right, so let me I'll shut this down for now.
Yeah.
So it might take a
cost.
Sorry,
I was just saying the costs. I don't understand backgrounds. 2/2 times current.
2 for your first dot, times 2 your current dot. So the first slash is.
So if you're going from nothing to 1, it costs you 2 points. If you're going from 1 to 2, it costs you 2 points. If you're going from 2 to 3, it costs you 4 points. So 2 times the current. So if you're going from 6, so 3 to 4 will cost you 6 points.
Fibonacci. Isn't it?
So yeah, on the slash ones, if you haven't got a dot, it's the first number, and then the second number is your times your current dot.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
From 0 to 5 on a level 2 power, it will cost you 56 XP. Don't ask me because I've calculated the extra costs. I've actually done a little table so you can go up to any level.
Okay, I get it. Oh my god, yes.
Because your extras cost the difference in XP. So say you've got a level 3 power and you want to take it to a level 2 power and you've got 3 dots. It's the cumulative difference. So however many points it got you to 3 in one, you take it's the difference to get it to 3. I think it's
Yeah, that's interesting. I just went to boost mental blast from 1 to 2, so I picked trait quantum 2, mental blast, and it goes from. But it's then said from 0 to 1, which it should be from 1 to 2. Which
the extras.
It's not working.
The extras don't work. That's why I lost.
No, none of it's working. So
don't. Okay.
Just use it to make a note of what you're buying for now. I will have to sort the sheets out and come back to
Thank you, my friend. That's awesome. Thank you.
If you want, I'll put up the or Lawson can do it. I did a little table of the extra costs per level.
Got it. Thank you. That's brilliant.
It should already sort that out. I don't know why it's not working.
It didn't for me when I tested it. But...
Yeah. It's because it hates you. That's amazing. Super job.
Right then, I'm going to log off. I will see you all. So it's 2 weeks tomorrow. We'll be back on Tuesdays next time.
Yeah, let's go back to that.
So that makes sense to me.
So
it's 2 Tuesdays time, which makes it.
Yeah, I don't, because Mondays are an early start for me because I'm in the office.
Sorry, dude. Totally my fault.
No, it's not a problem. Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's in there. So 7th is the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
7th. Yes.
Perfect.
I will try and get a story so far up before then, and I will try and section it out better so everybody knows. Although pretty much all together on this one, apart from the interviews.
Yeah. Right then. Good night, everyone. See you.
Nice one. Thanks for doing that.
Thank you, Lawson.
That was brilliant fun. Thank you for running that game. Really beautiful.
It's going to be good. See you later.
Safe.
Bye now.
Night, everyone. Good night. Bye. In the wee babies. My little buddy boys. Come on then. Let's go take you for the wee babies. Quite, you know, a lot of filling in it. So.
Yeah.
Because normally you get a pie like that, and there's.
Pork shop ones are quite thin.
Yeah. You tend not to get a lot of meat in it or anything like that. It's just gravy.
Yeah.
But that was quite.
Yeah, I want it.
So yeah, very nice. All right, mate.
Had your ice bun?
Yes, and it was lovely. Didn't need. It was nice and soft and
Right.
wasn't dry.
Maybe it's just me.
Maybe.
It's just me.
You're just used to the finer things in life, love. I'm used to dry buns.
I want to cuddle. I want to cuddle. I want to cuddle.
Please.
I've just got my head down and got on with it tonight, so.
It'll make it go quicker, won't it?
I had my meds done for 10 past 10. Thought I couldn't give me IV.
Very good.
Don't come in. Michelle's laughing at me sat on the floor.
Oh, you sat on the floor? Oh, you sat on the floor?
Only just seen it. The telephone conversation.
Yeah. Is that female leg bag? What's one of them?
A what?
A female leg bag. And a male leg
Cafter
bag.
bag.
Oh, the cafters. Right. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, slots, wound care, gloves, latex
Oh,
sterile gloves.
Jesus. Hello, Giz. Hello.
Gizmo! Hello, Gizmo! Hello! You were looking then, weren't
He
you?
was trying to bend his head backwards. You're not coming up, no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, fat lump. Come on, you can jump. There you go. Ow.
Okay.
There you go.
He's looking at the desk, see what he can eat.
Yes,
Is that what it is?
that's what it
Hello,
is.
Goose.
I'm having a quick look.
Hello. Do.
It's because I had a chocolate roll, mini roll. So he's up
Yeah.
here looking for it. Yeah. Greedy little
Did
son.
you have a mini roll, Gizmo?
No, not a whole one. He's had a little bit of one.
Yeah. Have you had a mini roll? Have you?
Big fat
Mini
belly.
roll. Mini roll. Mini roll. Mini roll. Gizzy, gizzy, giz, giz. Gizzy, gizzy, giz, giz. And that's not the first time he's looked proper.
Proper,
For a
yeah.
while.
He's like, ooh.
Yeah. He thinks she's a bloody daft woman.
Right. Yeah.
So is there anything else you need tomorrow? You sure of?
Yeah.
Just some bread.
Just a little bit of bread. Yeah. I've got about 4 slices left, so and I'll probably have that for lunch. Cheese on toast or something. Or a cheese toasty or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Shall decide tomorrow when it's lunchtime.
You like chicken soup?
Well, what, homemade or just tins?
Tins?
Yeah, tins. Yeah, I like chicken soup.
Because I got a couple of what called chicken soup, but they're in a pot by Heinz.
Right.
We can take the lid off. You can microwave it, just take the lid off.
Yeah, I like chicken
It's not
soup.
like a big full tin, but it's like a snack pot.
Yeah, chicken soup, mushroom soup, pea and ham, yeah, tomato, oxtail, usuals. Just things like veg, not too keen on, but lentil soup I don't mind.
Steak and leek, you don't not keen on, are you?
No. But, there you go. Just a fussy bugger.
Not really. Oh dear. Right.
Alright. Shall see you in the morning.
To bed?
Yeah,
Just sneak out and come to bed with you.
you can do. Go on. If you don't mind sugar.
I nearly got you some donuts today, so I better not.
No.
Put a lot of sugar into them.
No, I've managed to wipe the bloody custard off his face. Little sad. Crusty
Yeah,
custard
right.
face.
Okay.
Alright, babes.
Oh, I bet I've got dusty bum now.
Yeah, you gotta come out of hiding, get out the cupboard.
Yeah, out the cupboard and then I'll go right back.
Alright, babes.
Right.
I will talk to you in the morning.
Don't forget your phone. Oh, you're at home anyway, so don't forget your phone.
Yeah, I'm at home all day.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. How much is my phone? I need to charge it up before I go to bed. Because that's the other thing. Normally I leave it charging overnight. Now I've got to fucking charge it up and take it into my room. Pain in the arse. Bloody neighbours.
Alright, baby.
Though I don't think he's. It's weird because he's not always there. I don't know if he, with the kids. So I don't know if he works away or something. It's weird. I don't know if he's divorced or what. And he's just got the house for when he's got the kids for the weekend. But
Possibly.
it's weird.
Strange.
It is.
Right.
Ah,
Gotta go.
it's half term. He might have gone off somewhere with them.
Half term.
Yeah, it's half term, isn't it? So
No, they should be back. They're back now, I think. Some schools are back.
I don't know. They were there at the
Anyway.
weekend. They're not there now, so I don't know. Very odd.
Right.
Alright, babe.
I'll see you.
See you later. I can have me loud alarm on this morning tonight. So
Alright then. Yeah. Good.
see you in the morning.
Alright, babe.
Good night.
Good night, love.
Bye.
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 Yeah, And you're wet. There you go. What the fuck was that? What do I need? What was I going to do? Go wait for some of that.